Well, good morning, everyone. We're now on day 27 of the Democrat shutdown, and we want to review with you a few pertinent facts and explain a little bit about some of the really painful things that are going on around the country. We're delighted to be joined by our dear friend, Kelly Loeffler, former U.S. Senator and now the leader of the U.S. Small Business Administration, and she can speak specifically to some of the great hardships that are being felt by the people who provide jobs now around this country. Day 27 means it's almost been a full month since the Democrats shut down the government. And as we near the end of this month, the pain being felt by so many hardworking people around this country is very real, and it gets worse with each passing day. Here's some of the stats. Last week, 1.4 million federal workers missed a full paycheck. Now, you know, many of them are furloughed, and many more are deemed essential workers, those who are essential, for example, to keep the country safe. TSA agents we've discussed, and air traffic controllers and border patrol, and of course our troops. But so many of them now are going without pay. The families of military service members and the air traffic controllers and so many of these others are now at very real risk of missing the paycheck at the end of this month. The Trump administration has done everything possible to bend over backwards to try to find sources of funding within the federal government to be able to cover the bases, but it is getting more and more challenging with each day. Now, every Republican in Congress wants to stop this madness desperately, and we have voted many times, over a dozen times, collectively 13 times, to reopen the government, to keep it open and reopen it once the Democrats closed it. But here's the very simple and important fact that no one should forget. We have no ability. Republicans do not have the ability to do this on our own. It's a simple math problem. We need Democrats to help. You need 60 votes in the Senate. We only have 53 Republicans. The Democrats are the ones voting repeatedly to shut down the government. But they're not opening it back up. They spent most of their time trying to distract the American people from the very simple truth. So I brought you a little visual aid here to just remind everybody what the simple facts are. 4 simple facts here. The Democrats are required to open the government. They keep saying Republicans are in charge of government. We aren't, not in the Senate. 60 votes control the Senate, not a bare majority. And so point number 1, Democrat votes are required to open the government. Point number 2, they refuse to do it. They have now voted 12 times to keep the government closed. And they'll have another chance today or tomorrow, maybe multiple times this week, and we'll see what they do. Now, the third point is very important because they've been trying to confuse the American people. They've tried to say this is a fight about health care or this or that or any other thing, and it's very simple. They put this on paper. They made this their demand in writing in the record of the Senate, and it has not changed. These are just 4 subpoints there under fact number 3, but there's many more. But among the things they're demanding, this is what the Democrats in the Senate are demanding to reopen the government. They want to give $200 billion in health benefits to illegal aliens and non-citizens, paid for by U.S. taxpayers. That is in their proposal. They want billions in wasteful programs to be returned to foreign countries. See, we stopped these things. They want to turn it all back on. They're demanding that we do all that to get the government open for hardworking Americans again. They want to give $500 million to left-leaning news organizations, and they want to cut $50 billion from rural hospitals. We will not do those things, and they know that very well. Which leads us to point number 4. The Democrats have now openly admitted, and you all had to cover it last week, that they're using the pain of the American people as their leverage. That was the number 2 ranked Democrat in the House, the Democrat, the minority whip, who said that, acknowledged it in an interview, that this is leverage. And Chuck Schumer himself boasted that every day of the shutdown gets better for us. That's his now infamous quote that he wishes he had not said out loud. But you know what they're doing and why. Why are they demanding these things? Why is point number 3 so essential to them? Why would they do this? Because it's unprecedented, as we've noticed, and reminded you all, they voted for CRs every time it was possible in their lives, as recently as March of this year. But they're doing it to appease their far-left Marxist base. That's the headline. That's why. That's why we're all in this mess. That's why the American people are suffering pain, because the Democrats are more afraid of the Marxist in their base than they are of hardworking Americans. See, they've made an evaluation that they have to appease the Marxist base. that they're so concerned that they'll lose their jobs if they don't appease the far left in their party. And they sat in a back room and they made the calculation that they would rather shut the government down and impose all this pain on the American people because they believe the Marxists, the far left in the base, are more active than hardworking Americans, people who go vote. And so they made the calculation that it's worth it to them. Every day gets better for us. We'll use the pain as leverage. For what? To prove to the far left base that they won't give in, that they'll fight Trump and fight the Republicans. What are they fighting? It's a clean CR. It's the same level of funding that they have voted for as recently as earlier this year. They are Biden-level policies and spending. This is not some Republican wish list. We don't have any of our priorities in this at all. It's the Democrats' own product. But they have decided to flip the script this time because they were getting too much heat from the far left. The facts are so simple. And I'll give you Exhibit B as to why this is so true. On Friday, there was a little bit of a seismic shift in politics. All of you noticed it over the weekend. We saw our clearest sign yet that this radical insurgent movement in the Democrat Party is succeeding. And they are ending what has always been known as the Democrat Party in America. After a months-long pressure campaign from the far left, House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries finally relented. He gave in, and he gave his endorsement to the socialist running to be mayor of New York City. The House Democrats have chosen a side. They were forced to by that far left that they're so terrified of, and they've shown the world what they really believe. There is no longer a place for centrists and moderates in their party. The candidate that they have endorsed, Mamdani, is somebody who we've talked about a lot from this podium. He's sympathized with Hamas and openly embraced anti-Semitic language. He has called to, quote, seize the means of production because he is a Marxist. He's called to abolish our borders, to abolish and end immigration enforcement, to defund the police, and to legalize prostitution, among a long list of hits that I could share with you. Zoran Mamdani is expected to take the helm of one of the most important cities in the world and the largest city in America. And he now has the full blessing of the Democrat leader in the House of Representatives. It is shocking. And that leader and all the other Democrats are going to co-own the consequences of what they do to America's largest city. Every reporter in this room should be asking every House Democrat individually whether they too agree with Hakeem's endorsement of the Marxist agenda. It's an extraordinary moment in the history of American politics, as this is not the kind of history that we need to be making. What we're witnessing is truly the end of the Democratic Party as we've known it. And even some Democrats are now saying that out loud. You can see it in their interviews. I watched one last night. All this is directly related to the Democrats' shutdown show. Why? Because just like they decided to save their own skin, that they had to endorse the Marxist Mamdani in an unprecedented move, they have also decided they had to shut down the government in an unprecedented move. No matter the pain it inflicts upon hardworking American people, they were simply more afraid of the Marxists in their party than they are of voters. For the sake of our country, we pray that their calculation is wrong. We believe it is dead wrong. And as much as they try to obscure it, as much as they try to distract you, as much as they try to say that it's about any other issue under the sun, all those issues were always scheduled to be decided. Healthcare, the expiring Obamacare subsidies, the NDAA, the appropriations, all these other things, it was always on the calendar for Republicans and Democrats to hash it out in October, November, and December. This is not a surprise to Republicans. It's not a surprise to Democrats, and they all know it. That is the only thing they could grasp onto to try to give some sort of argument, to try to give cover for the fact that they're running from the far left base of their party. Facts are facts. And the ball is fully in the court of the Senate Democrats now. Who are they going to respond to? The American people, I think hardworking American families need to be a little more vocal. I think they need to call some of these Senate offices and tell them to stop the games. They need to know they should fear the American people worse than the Marxists who are trying to take over their party. And my friends, that is exactly what is going on right here. Now I want to zoom in because we have a special guest and just focus on a group of men and women who are seeing the impact of this shutdown in their bottom line every single day. And that is America's small business owners. See, small businesses are the largest employers in our country. But unlike Washington Democrats, they don't have the luxury to wait out this shutdown. For many of them, federal contracts have been frozen, SBA loans and support have dried up, and business has dropped off due to uncertainty in the markets. A survey of small business owners across the country found that for the 1 in 5 small business owners who rely on government contracts, this shutdown is forcing them to pull back on their investments. And what are those investments? It's new hires, new jobs, it's supplies and services. They have to pull back on those things so that they can make payroll work, so they can keep their employees employed. One business in Raleigh, North Carolina that relies on federal environmental approval said this, quote, "The backlog that is generated by the shutdown will last long beyond today." Another business in Georgia, Ms. Loeffler's home state, specializes in home repairs, added, quote, "When livelihoods are affected in such a manner, home repairs and projects get delayed if not canceled. Our government shutdown is a threat to us all." For American businesses that rely on loans from the SBA, each day means crucial dollars lost, and that affects every American at the end of the day. Small businesses across the country are being forced to go without roughly $170 million in SBA-backed loans each day, and that adds up to $4.5 billion in blocked loans just over the course of this shutdown so far. So while Chuck Schumer says that every day gets better for his party, every day is getting much, much harder for the people who are keeping the lights on around the country. To share more about what small businesses are experiencing firsthand, we are really delighted to join and welcoming this morning the administrator of the U.S. Small Business Administration, Kelly Loeffler. Kelly, thanks for being here.
Thank you, Speaker. Thank you so much. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Well, thank you, Speaker Johnson, and the leadership gathered here. And I want to start out by thanking you all on behalf of America's 36 million small businesses for passing a clean funding bill to keep the government open, and for passing the largest working family tax cut in American history, saving taxpayers a $4 trillion tax hike that Senate Democrats voted for, congressional Democrats supported. Now, that tax cut is a big reason why we've seen a historic comeback for our nation's economy under the leadership of President Trump and congressional Republicans. Prior to the Democrat shutdown, the data was very clear. Small business optimism was at 7-year highs. Wage growth was outpacing inflation for the first time in 4 years. GDP growth was 3.8%. Deregulation, energy dominance, and fair trade were finally back. For the first time in years, America's small businesses felt the wind in their sails. They were taking on new capital to hire, expand, and invest. Now, that confidence manifested itself at the SBA through a historic demand for capital exceeding $100 billion for the first time in the agency's 72-year history under President Trump's leadership. That includes $45 billion, a record $45 billion, in SBA loans to 85,000 small businesses in fiscal 2025, the most ever approved by this agency, thanks to confidence in the Trump economy. But today, 27 days later, as the Speaker said, Senate Democrats have intentionally put that momentum at risk. The SBA's loan guarantee programs have been halted, and Main Street's capital has been choked off because Senate Democrats are playing politics with lives and livelihoods. They're demanding $1.5 trillion in taxpayer money to fund health care for illegal aliens and other liberal causes. Their spin is fact-free. They want to subsidize their broken, fraudulent, and unaffordable health care system, where premiums have increased by 80% since 2014, and those are the enormous costs that are borne on the shoulders of small businesses. But the pain is the point. Every single day of this shutdown has stopped 320 local businesses every single day from accessing $170 million in SBA loans for hiring and for expansion. Now, in Chuck Schumer's own state, that is $40 million every single week. In my home state of Georgia, Senator Ossoff and Senator Warnock shutting down $35 million in Main Street capital every single week. So on day 27, all of that adds up to 6,000 small business loans that have been prevented from receiving upwards of $4 billion in Main Street lending. And it's not just the flow of capital that it's been cut off, as the speaker said. It's small businesses that rely on federal contracts. Thousands of them across the country have received stop work orders. Thousands more who rely on federal workers as their customers are seeing their revenue dry up. Here in Washington, of course, but around our military communities, around main streets across America. It's our storefronts that are cutting back hours, manufacturers that are shelving expansion plans, and generational businesses that are closing their doors for good. It's business that they will never get back. Thousands of painful stories like these are playing out, and that's what Democrats are talking about when they say they now have leverage. Now, America's small businesses make up 99% of all of our nation's businesses. They create 2 out of every 3 new jobs, and they make up about half of our GDP. So when the CEA estimates that every week of the Democrat shutdown, it shrinks the U.S. economy by $15 billion, that cost is borne by Main Street. When they estimate that Senate Democrat shutdown will cost our economy 43,000 jobs, those jobs are at local businesses, all because Senator Schumer and his caucus are willing to sacrifice Main Street so that they can derail President Trump's historic economic agenda and appease the socialist radicals who are now in charge of the Democrat Party. It's why I'm so proud to stand here with Speaker Johnson, Chairman Williams, and the entire House leadership team, because we are united behind Main Street, our military, and those who rely on critical federal services. It's time for Chuck Schumer to end the political stunt, pass a clean funding bill, open the government, stop putting illegal aliens and the Marxist socialist demands of your radical base over small businesses back home. We must bring the same common sense that prevails on Main Street back to Washington. I'll now turn it over to my good friend and chairman of the Small Business Committee, Roger Williams, from the great state of Texas.
Thank you, Senator. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I appreciate Administrator Loeffler, and she's quoted you a lot of numbers, which are all true, but let me just tell you this. I chair the Small Business Committee. I'm a small business owner. I didn't sell my business 10 years ago or anyone. We still have our family business, been in business almost since 1939. I've been in it 57 years. I know what's happening on Main Street when it's good and when it's bad. And let me tell you, Main Street is very fearful of the Schumer shutdown. He is totally holding Main Street America, small business owners, small business employees at bay because of his future that he's concerned about. It has nothing to do with it. Main Street is 99% of the businesses are small businesses. 75% of the payroll, 75% of the workforce is small business. It's every small business in your hometown, in Schumer's hometown, in my hometown. I go over, and I'm not necessarily as much a congressman when I get home as much as a small business owner. And I can tell you what's happening out there. I'm worried about the 99%. I'm worried about the 75% of payroll, 75% of workforce. I'm worried about the fact that they cannot meet the payroll, as Administrator Loeffler said, with the SBA like it is right now, is ready to go. I mean, we are ready to go. We've had more activity in the SBA since November 5th than we've had in years because people want to start a business. So they see the Trump economy works. They want to start a business. They want to stay in business. I'm worried about that group of people. I'm worried about the fact that they can't meet payroll. I'm worried about the fact that they can't buy inventory. If you can't buy inventory, you can't sell anything. And the truth of the matter is, if you want to go deeper into it, if you don't have inventory, inflation will rise because you're not discounting your inventory. That's how capitalism works. That's how the private sector works. That's how we compete. So the other thing we did before the shutdown, Administrator, thanks to you, is the fact that we raised the loan limits from 5 to 10 million on manufacturing. Ready to go, ready to expand, ready to grow your business. And I would tell you, if we're lucky enough to have some more rate cuts, this economy, the Trump economy, along with small business, is going to lead the way and explode. But we can't do it with Chuck Schumer hanging an anchor around everybody's neck because he's personally concerned about his political future. So as a small business owner, I'm just saying to all of you, the greatest asset America has is its people, its Americans, and it's Main Street America. Risk and reward built this country. Right now, there's no risk and reward. We're just playing defense. That will not work. This shutdown must end immediately to save small business, to save consumers, to save Main Street America. I'm honored to chair the committee. I'm honored to work with Senator Loeffler. We can get this done. Everybody's ready. It relies on one man, Chuck Schumer. Take a look at the small businesses in your district or in New York, Senator Schumer. Tell them that you don't care about them. Tell them you don't care if they meet their payroll. Tell them you don't care if they hire workers, and see how that goes. America is the greatest country in the world with the greatest workforce in the world. I'm proud to have a small part in supporting them and getting our country back on track. May God bless all of them. May God bless America. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Chairman Williams, for all you do to support small businesses, to really epitomize the backbone of our economy. And Administrator Loeffler, thank you for coming and for what you're doing to help small businesses grow in every corner of this country. Unfortunately, as Administrator Loeffler pointed out, those small businesses are struggling like millions of families all across America. Why? So that the Democrats can get leverage. Who knows who they want leverage over? They can't articulate it. They've laid out $1.5 trillion wish list of crazy items like giving taxpayer-funded health care to illegals. In their bill to give that taxpayer funding to illegals, they actually gut rural health care. Democrats gut $50 billion out of rural health care. They want to talk about health care? They're the ones making it harder. And of course, they don't want anybody to remember facts. Facts like when we moved the working families tax cut through this Congress. Unfortunately, not a single Democrat wanted to support that because it involved preventing a tax increase. The party that's now gone all the way over, full bore into socialism. As the Speaker talked about, Hakeem Jeffries is now all in for the socialist agenda of Mandami. He is the head of their party now. When he gets elected mayor of New York, he's given the marching orders to the rest of the Democrats. And they want to raise taxes on everybody. They call you rich. Anybody who works for a living is going to be rich, and they're going to raise your taxes to get government-run grocery stores and the lunacy that comes with that. That's the Democrat agenda. It's not about improving health care, because again, in their own alternative bill, they want to gut rural health care. You know what else they work to do? In the working families tax cut, we had a provision that would have lowered premiums by 11%. According to CBO, it was scored to lower premiums on families. It's called CSR. You can go look it up. It's something that has been out there as an idea for a long time. We actually put it into bill language and text and passed it through the House. But Democrats went and used a parliamentary maneuver under the Byrd rule to get that removed because they don't care about families. They don't care that that provision would have absolutely lowered premiums by double digits for families who are paying too much for health care. And then not only did they get it removed, Democrats in the Senate bragged, still to this day on their website, bragged that they removed it. They want to tell you it's about health care? It's not. They really told you what it's about. It's about getting leverage, showing off to their radical Marxist socialist base that they're fighting Donald Trump because they're still angry about the results of the November election. And in the meantime, real families are struggling. Every day the number grows higher. Yesterday, Senator Gallego went on to meet the press. And he was asked when Democrats would reopen the government. And he said, quote, "I'm not looking at a timetable. I'm looking at everyone's personal pocketbooks." Now, Senator Gallego, you ought to be looking at the pocketbooks of those single moms who right now are facing losing their WIC payments, facing losing their SNAP payments. And if Senator Gallego's not sure how many people that is, we've been told by the administration how many people will stand to lose real benefits, SNAP benefits, food stamps for kids. 42 million people will lose those benefits in just a few days. Senator Gallego, look at their pocketbooks. WIC, Women, Infants, and Children program, helps feed 7 million low-income moms and infants. Senator, go look at those pocketbooks. And who knows what your real motivation is. But I'll tell you what their motivation is. Their motivation is just to put food on their table for their kids, and every Republican and Democrat, every Republican in the House and Senate voted yes to put that food on the table, and Democrats keep voting no. They keep voting to shut the government down, and it's having an impact on millions of people. Head Start, which is a program that funds education and nutrition services for 800,000 kids under the age of 6. You hear this theme over and over again now. Who the Democrats are using for leverage and hurting is kids and nutrition programs. That's who they've chosen to target. And it's real harm and real pain that they're causing. But then it gets even bigger. Just today, the American Federation of Government Employees, large union, came out and said, quote, "It's time to pass a clean, continuing resolution and end this shutdown today. No half measures and no gamesmanship." And the union went on to say today, quote, "Because when the folks who serve this country are standing in line for food banks after missing a second paycheck because of this shutdown, they aren't looking for partisan spin. They're looking for the wages they earned. The fact that they're being cheated out of it is a national disgrace." And they're right. It's a national disgrace what Democrats are doing to good, hardworking people, to women, infants, and children who are just looking to this town and saying, what are these Democrats doing? What happened to your father's Democrat Party? It's a mirage of what it used to be because the socialists have taken over. This is what Marxism and socialism looks like. Government workers standing in food bank lines, children going without food, and Head Start nutrition programs so that Democrats can use you as leverage. It's a national disgrace, and it needs to end now. We stand ready to get that job done. We voted to get that job done. It's time they stop playing this game that's harming millions of people. Our whip, Tom Emmer.
We're now on day 27 of the Democrats' shutdown, and the consequences are getting more severe every single day. Over the weekend, we saw federal workers lined up at food banks, as our majority leader was just saying, as they are being forced to figure out how to feed their families. We saw control towers at major airports such as Dallas, Fort Worth, Newark, and Phoenix facing significant staffing shortages. And if the Democrats fail to pass our clean CR and reopen the government this week, more Americans will miss their hard-earned paychecks. Some states will be forced to cut off SNAP benefits, including my home state of Minnesota. Thankfully, the Trump administration and private sector companies have stepped up where Democrats have refused. President Trump has found creative solutions to help pay our troops and fund WIC benefits for moms and young children for just a little bit longer. DoorDash announced yesterday that they will help support Americans by delivering free meals to food banks and waiving delivery and service fees on grocery orders for SNAP recipients. But these are Band-Aid solutions to the Democrats' self-inflicted shutdown problem. Remember, it doesn't have to be this way. There is a nonpartisan government funding bill sitting in the Senate ready to be sent to President Trump's desk immediately. We just need 5 Senate Democrats to come to their senses, do the right and reasonable thing, and support our clean CR. Contrary to what House Minority Whip Catherine Clark believes, the American people are not leverage in the Democrats' shutdown charade. And we refuse to negotiate under hostage conditions, nor will we pay a ransom. So our message today is the same as every other day, and we're glad to see, as the majority leader mentioned, that the American Federation of Government Employees, by the way, the largest government employee union, 820,000 federal employees, have joined us in saying enough with the political games, support our clean CR and reopen the government. like your constituents' livelihoods depend on it, because they do. With that, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Yeah, Manu, go ahead.
It's now been more than 5 weeks since the House has last met and last voted, but even during the government shutdown, House committees could still meet, there could still be markups, there could still be oversight hearings, bills could still come to the floor. So why not do that rather than have members back home in their districts? Why not bring them back here and do the work that they were elected to do?
Yeah, so we're evaluating this day by day. The House did its work. I've said it over and over and over. And the most important thing is to get the government open. It's the #1 priority and #1 responsibility of Congress, and the Senate Democrats have chosen not to do it. We think that is paramount and of paramount importance to everything else. There is plenty of time in the remainder of the calendar year to do all the things that are the must-pass pieces of legislation and all the negotiations that I referenced earlier today, and we are anxious to get everybody back to regular legislative session. But there cannot be a regular legislative session so long as the government is closed and Americans are feeling so much pain. We won't do that. Now, in the meantime, Republicans, I don't know what the Democrats are doing other than publicity stunts, but I can tell you the House Republicans are doing some of the most meaningful work of their careers. They are in their districts working around the clock with their constituents, helping them not only to negotiate the crisis that's been created by this Democrat shutdown, but all the other matters that they need to attend to. And I'm hearing from them individually. They are having some of the most meaningful interactions at a time of great crisis with their constituents that they've ever had, and that's really, really important. So I don't want to pull them away from that work right now when their insight and their counsel and their assistants and those of their staff, who, by the way, aren't getting paid soon, that is most essentially needed right now back home. So we have work to do here. We'll get back on the floor as soon as we can, and in the meantime, as soon as the Democrats allow us, and in the meantime, the committees, the chairs of all the committees, and the active members of those committees are still churning the work out. They're not doing a markup right now in a formal meeting, for example, but they are still doing very meaningful work. Oversight, the oversight responsibility of the House continues to work. You might have noticed the Oversight Committee dumped its 3rd batch of files from the Epstein matter just a number of days ago. 43,000 pages of documents are out there, including Epstein's own personal flight logs, his financial ledgers, his daily calendar and diaries. All those things are out now in the public. And so all these essential functions of the House of Representatives continue in earnest. No, Hakeem Jeffries has said they're on vacation. Well, he might have sent the Democrats on vacation. But House Republicans are doing very important, very essential work around the clock. Yes, go ahead, Ellen.
SNAP benefits are going to run out this week.
Yes.
The USDA said they're not going to tap into a contingency fund in order to ensure those benefits get paid. Do you think the administration should tap into those funds or find other sources in order to ensure that millions of Americans do get paid?
Well, look, I can tell you the administration has worked, as you all know, very creatively and very hard to limit the pain on the Americans because of the Democrats' shutdown. And the SNAP benefits is a unique situation. I got a summary of the whole legal analysis, and it certainly looks legitimate to me. The contingency funds are not legally available to cover the benefits right now. The reason is because it's a finite source of funds. It was appropriated by Congress, and if they transfer funds from these other sources, it pulls it away immediately from school meals and infant formula. So it's a trade-off. There has to be a pre-existing appropriation for the contingency fund to be used, and Democrats blocked that appropriation when they rejected the clean continuing resolution. So the way to make this stop immediately is we just need a handful. We need 5 more Democrats in the Senate to do the right thing, wake up and say, I'm going to say no to the Marxist far-left pressure, and I'm going to do what's right by the people, the 42 million Americans in this country who rely upon this essential nutrition assistance. Am I going to starve my constituents, or am I going to appease the Marxists? That is their actual calculation, whether they say all of that out loud or not. Everybody in this room knows exactly what's going on, and it's so infuriating to us. The best way for SNAP benefits to be paid on time is for the Democrats to end their shutdown, and that can happen right now if they would show some spine. Yes?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The military is set yet again to have a paycheck problem at the end of this week. There's others, of course, too. In the past, the president found the money to pay the military, including money, he says, from a donor, $130 million. Do you or any of your staff know who that donor was? And also, do you believe the military will miss that paycheck, or is it your understanding that that money will be found again?
So the question's about military pay. We did get, the president, as you know, tapped in research and development unobligated funds and paid the military in the middle of October. Their next check is due the end of this week, and we're not 100% sure. Now, I do know the administration and everybody is bending over backwards to try to figure that out, but I don't know the final analysis yet. With regard to who gave the $130 million very generous donation to help pay troops, by the way, that's just a small fraction of what is needed to pay the troops, as you know, but a very generous donation. I have not asked the president for the identity of that person because they want to remain anonymous, and I respect that. I've heard rumors, but I'm not 100% certain because, again, I haven't asked to verify that myself. Yes.
Mr. Speaker, this AFGE, Leader Scalise and Whip Emmer both mentioned this new statement from the president of the American Federation of Government Employees. They represent 800,000 federal employees. They're obviously calling for a clean start of tasks, which is what you guys passed. Do you see this statement from AFGE as a turning point in this shutdown? Do you see this as something that could move Senator Schumer?
Certainly, I hope so. It's a union, you know, and they represent such a large amount. There's 1.4 million federal employees. They represent 800,000 of them, and they said, to your point, in quote, pass the CR and open the government. It couldn't be more clear, and because they understand the reality of this. These are federal employees. Many of them watch carefully what happens here in the halls of Congress. They know that this whole thing by the Democrats, the entire shutdown, is a charade, because they know, and anybody who pays attention knows, we always were going to arm wrestle over the remaining issues on the table this year. And they're tired of the distraction, and it's hurting their families, and people are suffering real hardships. They really are going to the food pantries out now to feed their families. It's shameful. We're the greatest nation in the history of the world. We've got to be able to operate, and we can't allow a rise of Marxist and far-left activists in one party to shut down the entire operation of the federal government, and that is exactly what they are allowing them to do. The Democrats have got to come to their senses. You can endorse communists all you want, but at least keep the government operating for us. That's our plea. It's pretty simple. Yes, sir. Second round.
Is there any work being done on a Republican solution to the healthcare cliff? I mean, there's been talk in the past about HSAs, about, you know, short-term plans. Any work being done? You said it could be done at the end of the year, but certainly there must be some preliminary work.
Yeah, I've been carrying this visual aid around waiting for this question for a while, okay? So when I say that the Republicans have been working on a fix for health care, we've been doing this for years, and many of you who've been on this beat for a while know this is two publications. When I was chair of the Republican Study Committee, the largest caucus of Republicans in Congress, we published volumes of ideas on health care. This was our volume 1, a framework for personalized, affordable care. We had an entire body of the smartest minds in Congress, the smartest Republican minds who worked around the clock. The Doctors Caucus, they talked to stakeholders from around the country and in all the areas related to healthcare, and they came up with a formula on how to reduce the cost of healthcare dramatically, how to make Obamacare affordable and workable in some way for the American people, to increase the access to care and the quality of care. And these ideas have been on paper for a long time. There's volumes of this stuff, volumes of it. What we're doing right now, what we have been doing, what we were already doing, because we knew we were coming up to the end of the year, and we know that healthcare is a major burden for the American people. We've been working on it since day one of this Congress. We worked on it in the years prior. And we've already demonstrated, this is not talking points for us. When we say the Republican Party is the only party that has any chance at fixing healthcare for the American people, we've demonstrated it. We put it into the One Big Beautiful Bill, the Working Families Tax Cut. As you know, we strengthened the Medicaid program. We started there because it was the lowest hanging fruit. Why? Because the fraud is so glaring. And we eliminated the fraud. We got ineligible recipients off of Medicaid. We preserved it for the people who rely upon it and need it the most. Young pregnant women, the elderly, disabled, for example. We got able-bodied young men without dependents off the program. And what we did was we strengthened it. Don't take our word for it. The CBO, who normally is not on my team, okay? They're the ones that came out and said, yeah, it's gonna save $185 billion. And they got 2.3 million ineligible recipients off of it already. That's an important first start, and so the next thing is to fix all the other components of healthcare. That's what we have plans to do. That's what we're working on. The expiring Obamacare subsidy at the end of the year is a serious problem, because if you look at it objectively, you know that it is subsidizing bad policy. We're throwing good money at a bad, broken system, and so it needs real reforms. The reason it was never appropriate or never possible to be resolved on a simple CR, stopgap funding measure, is because it's very complicated to fix. But Republicans have a long list of ideas. Leader Scalise has been working with the chairman of our 3 committees of jurisdiction, putting all of that, formulating all that, grabbing the best ideas that we've had for years to put it on paper and make it work. But we know we're going to have to arm wrestle with Democrats over that. Why? Because many of them are avowed to get us to a single-payer system. They do love socialism, my friends. They love Mamdani. He wants government to take over everything. They're on board with that program. They think the government can do a better job by taking over health care. We believe in the private sector and the free market and individual providers, their acumen. And we say that if you take the government off their backs and allow for real competition again in health care, you will improve its quality and you will bring down its cost. All of these are important components of that, and we have a lot of work to do, but it is not a simple thing, and I am not going to go in a back room with Chuck Schumer, like he keeps demanding, with 4 people and make this decision. I will not do it. It's not appropriate. It's not right. It's too complicated for that. We need all the members to have buy-in. We need to have these healthy debates and discussions, but we can't do it while they're shutting the government down to appease the Marxists. That's it. That should be your headline. I want to thank Chairman Williams and Administrator Loeffler for being here and highlighting the trials of small businesses, and we'll see you here again tomorrow. God bless.
Well, good morning, and thank you all for participating on this chat. I guess the fun thing, it's finished for a lot of people in here. But so one of the questions that I just asked you guys is, do poor people have iPhones? Now, you think that's a stupid question, but let me just tell you why. And I just put the comment on there that if you are poor, you have to have a budget. If you're on welfare, listen, that if you're disabled, I'm 100% for you. If there is really no way for you to work, I'm 100% for you. I understand. But my point is this: if you are not able to work for your money, do whatever you want. Go sell some sandias, go sell some watermelons and fruits on the street. Do whatever you have to do to make that extra money. But my point is this: you will never be able to be successful in life. It doesn't matter what you think that how the world works. If you never want to be successful, keep doing what you're doing. If you want people to grow up to be lazy and multiply and reproduce with more lazy people for the future, keep doing what you're doing. If I was poor and I didn't know where to make money, I would not have an iPhone. I would not have a $1,500 phone. I would not be wasting my money on materialistic things that are not going to make me have more money. On the contrary, the poor man's mentality is to have a nice, fancy car, fancy gadgets, and broke. A lot of the people that make something of themselves, they actually have a full wallet with money, and they don't have the best car, they don't have the best clothes, they don't have the best phones. See, there's a difference on the way that you want to live life. Now, I ask people, because normally you guys come in here and start insulting. That's okay. But here's the problem. You are not making any progress, not for you and not for anybody else in this country. Yeah, that's a nice one, Girona. That's a very nice one. Yeah, phones are computers too, my ass. If they are in school, they will have their own Chromebook so they can do their homework and stuff like that. You don't need internet. If you are watching this, well, maybe you're not poor. If you're watching channels like this, well, guess what? That means you have time, right? But if you're not making any type of money, if you don't have any type of income, and you're spending all day just watching TikTok all day, well, that's not going to make you any money. Go do something on TikTok. Maybe you get some money off of TikTok. And stop wasting your money watching other people do their content. If you're here and you're watching this type of shows or contents like that on YouTube, it's because you're able to. So be grateful for that. Be thankful for that. You won't believe how many people I know that have made so much more money than I do. 5 times more money than me, 10 times more money than me, and they're miserable. They have no money. They're in debt. Why do you think that is? Do you really think that giving you an extra $1,000 a month, you really think that's going to stop poverty? No, because poverty is not the economy. Poverty is right here, inside your head. Why does the government want you to be depending on welfare? Because they keep you poor up here, and then they can grab your votes and do whatever the hell they want in power. Lucky for you, there's a lot of American patriots out there that are not stupid, that they use common sense. And because of that number of common sense American patriots, you get a chance to come in here and talk some garbage. So you see, I appreciate the hardworking American person. And if you are poor, hey, listen, that's not a good spot to be. I get it. But do something about it. Don't just say, oh, feed my children. What the hell what the hell is that? Never in my life have I seen that. In the half a century that I have lived in this world, have I ever saw so much arrogance, entitlement, abuse, disrespect? You got these illegal migrants coming over here. Feed my children. Unbelievable. And this is the people that the leftists support. I don't know where you guys want to go with that. I really don't understand why you guys can't see the truth. Even if it's hit you right smack you right in the face. I don't understand. I'm going to go through some clips here today. Let me try to get logged into my account. I'm going to go through some clips here on my X account. You guys may have seen some of these already, but I'm going to show you a couple of things. Number one, I'm going to show you this clip of how the criminal mentality works. I want you to look at these people and then just, oh my gosh, dude, seriously. I want you to just look at these guys. It is unbelievable. You guys think that the problem is the government. It's not the government. It's the people. I'm going to show you who's probably never, ever in their life, ever going to be successful. Ever. And there is a lot of people like this. Here we go. I want you to listen to these people. Daniela Gamez shared this on X. I know you guys have probably seen some of this, but this is the kind of people that we need to rehabilitate.
Years in prison.
Oh, hell no! No, man.
Sir, stand up. You are hereby sentenced to 500 years in prison.
Oh, that's cute. Why don't you add some more?
Add some more.
You are hereby sentenced to 150 years in state prison.
Y'all playing. I ain't gonna live that long. Joke's on you.
For your crimes, this court sentences you to 110 years in state prison without the possibility of parole.
110 years? That's whack, man. Some bullshit.
You are hereby sentenced to 200 years in state prison.
Oh, I don't care. All I got is time.
This court sentences you to 125 years in state prison without the possibility of parole.
I am not meant for the real world. Put me away.
This court sentences you to 90 years in state prison without the possibility of parole.
My life just got a hella easy free room and board for life. Ha!
You are hereby sentenced to 1,007 years in prison.
Oh,
How bad was this guy?
no! No, man.
Sir, stand up.
No, please. Okay.
This court sentences you to 85 years in state prison without the possibility of parole.
Oh, hell no.
Easy, man. Take a breath.
This court sentences you to 145 years in state prison without the possibility of parole.
Aw, y'all thought this is a punishment.
So the point is not that whether this is AI or not, whether this is real or not. The fact is that people think that way. They think, one of the most popular ones that I have seen, it's, oh, free board and room, free meals, free housing. You know why? Because this ain't no SICOC. If you don't know what SICOC is, It's a Salvadorian maximum security prison. That's exactly the kind of prisons that we should have here. You know why? Because when they see the horrific way of living as a prisoner, they will think twice about being a criminal. But this government is so soft on criminals, they don't care. You see, when you have an evil mind freed like that, thinking that you can do whatever the hell you want, they will never change. You cannot rehabilitate these kind of people. It's just like telling people, if you repent from your sins and accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, you will be saved. If they don't believe it, it'll never happen. They can say it until they're blue in the face, but if they don't believe it, they never really truly repent or try to fight temptations to be good people, it is never going to work. And that is exactly what you see with these people in here. You know, whether you want to believe the video or not, it is irrelevant. Now, I want you to listen to this woman here. She's, it's called the Lioness, okay? And now she's sharing some clips of what she is finding out that she's having a problem with this, as many of us are. Let's take a listen.
Can you believe that this is why the government is currently shut down right now?
We want you to take some stuff out of the budget that we think is wasteful. And we did. And that upset the Congresswoman. She's entitled to be upset if she wants to. But that really upset the socialist wing of the party. And so we took out, and here's what they want us to put back in. We found that under President Biden, they were spending $3 million for circumcisions and vasectomies in Zambia. We took that out. The Congresswoman says, we're going to shut down government until you put that back in. We found $500,000 of American taxpayer money for electric buses in Rwanda. We found $3.6 million for pastry cooking classes and dance focus groups for male prostitutes in Haiti.
Good job, Democrat.
I kid you not. I'm not making this up. That was in the budget under President Biden. We took it out. Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez in the socialist wing, the loon wing of the Democratic Party, says we're going to shut down government until you put it back in. I'll just read you a few more that we took out. They are demanding we put back in. $6 million for media organizations for the Palestinians. $833,000 for transgender people in Nepal. $300,000 for a pride parade in Lesotho.
Wait, you're saying that we can't use this money for American health benefits? Interesting.
$882,000 for social media mentorship in Serbia. $4.2 million. We took it out. The Congresswoman and the socialist wing of their party says we've got to put that back in for the open government. $4.2 million for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and intersex people in the Western Balkans and Uganda.
Oh, that's very American. You guys know what state that is? Uganda? Yeah, that's here in the United States of America, guys.
I could spend the rest of the afternoon here. We took all that out. It upset Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez. It upset the socialist wing of her party. And now that wing of her party and the Congresswoman are threatening all other Democrats and saying, you've got to shut that government down until we get what we want. And part of what they want is to add this kind of stuff back into the bill.
We have to be a lot more rational than this. And I don't care what side of the fence you're on. This is not okay.
You tell them,
Spending this money in other countries like this is insane.
Simple as that. Yeah. Is that insane or what? For all you people that keep saying lies and lies, some people are asking questions. I'm assuming somewhere in here. I don't see questions. I want to see every single comment in here, man. I want nobody being blocked unless they're being racist. And don't worry, I will kick them off if I need to. Let me see. Y'all helping the clown show. Yeah, okay, Travis. Go home to mommy. You don't want to hear truth? Go home to mommy. She will cuddle you in your basement. Let me see. So we mad about Uganda. So what about Argentina? Sailor, that's a good question. Absolutely. What about Israel? Legit. Those are legit questions. I appreciate that. Now I'm going to tell you why not Uganda. Uganda is not giving anything back to us for that help. What is Uganda doing for the United States of America? Nothing. What is Argentina going to do for the United States of America? There's a lot of things that we can trade with Argentina. And the money that is given, nothing is given away for free under President Donald J. Trump. With Israel, we have given them a lot of money for the last 70 years. Not a year, not 2 years, not 4 years, over 70 years. It is the amount total that has been given to them. And they have been giving money to us as well. And then the other thing that we have is we have the Golden Dome and a lot of information, national security secret information that we have used for technology that helps us defend our country. Now, that's the two answers in there. I saw somebody didn't like the Gulf of America. Well, I'm going to tell you something. I went and Googled, and I was trying to find out how much territory or how much maritime do we have in the Gulf of Mexico. And so I Googled Gulf of Mexico, and boom, when I get to it, it says Gulf of America. So there you go. Thank you, our king, Donald Trump. Cecil Ferguson, let's see what Cecil says. Dude, these numbers aren't true. Okay, so you read the Big Beautiful Bill? Because I did. I actually covered the whole hearing of the Big Beautiful Bill. And Democrats, all they did was lie. And they did say that they wanted to keep that money in the bill. This is why they were filibustering against the Big Beautiful Bill. They wanted to keep that $1.5 trillion in there. And one of the Jeffrey's arguments was that this particular people was going to be millions of law-abiding, watch the wording that they use, law-abiding migrants. Number one, no migrant, legal migrants, not one legal migrant should be getting benefits that belongs to the American people. If you're a resident, alien, permanent alien resident, you get benefits. If you're a visitor, a tourist, or you just got a visa, but you're not a resident or a citizen, you don't get benefits. And they even said this, and this was one of the things that I've argued with people all the time. And I tell them, migrants, law-abiding or not, do not qualify for American benefits. The American health care, food stamps, Section 8 belongs to the American citizens, not to migrants. Anybody in the world can say, oh, I'm claiming asylum. You know what they do? They watch the news and they hear the horrible stories. And they have nothing to do with those horrible stories. And yet they come across with all these nice clothes on, lots of money to pay coyotes, right? They have a lot of money to pay for a coyote. But you're going to tell me that these people did not have a good life in their country? I'm a migrant. I know what it's like to be poor. I know what it's like to have somebody break into your house every weekend, it seemed like. I know what it's like to starve. I know what it's like to suffer. But I also know that if you work hard, that if you are really, really smart and work hard, those things don't stop you. And they come over here and they are leeches to the benefits of the American citizens. It's like your neighbor. You're over there taking a hot shower and all of a sudden your neighbor taps into your pipe. Now you get no water because your neighbor is getting that water. That's exactly how it works. We are depleting our resources, our money, because of illegal immigrants. People that keep saying, I'm here to claim asylum. Really. You sold your house. You sold your property so that you can come here illegally. You pay $20,000 to come to this country, thinking that you were just going to go to a tree. They probably heard of Money Tree, Dollar Tree, but they didn't know that's just names. That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works. And that's right. And I said it, leeches. You say, oh, but the migrants, they pay over $100 billion in taxes. Well, if they're paying taxes, how are they paying taxes? They're illegal. They have no right to work here. Go ahead, answer me that. How are they allowed to pay taxes if they don't have the right to work? Go ahead, tell me. Benjamin, don't worry about my accent. Worry about the truth. Go ahead and tell me that. I am home, Mega. Oh, all my illegal beaners on here just upset. Oh, James, I pay taxes more than you, my friend. I work harder than you ever will in your life. Thank you very much. And the difference between you and me is that I respect the law and I love America. Have some respect. You will learn today, son. You will learn today. That's right, I did. I did get my citizenship, absolutely. And I did it the right way. It took forever, but I did it. And I'm very proud of that. The unemployment chat room, says Mr. Har. Oh, man. To Peter, let me tell you something. You can teach a man to fish, or you can fish for this man yourself. What do you want to do? Do you want to teach somebody how to fish, or you want to keep fishing for them and then feeding them for free? Tell me where the wise thoughts are in this place. Legal Latinos for Trump, says Paul. Thank you very much. And I will go ahead and salute to that, my friend. Hey, this is for my libtard friends that are always so faithful to come in here and insult me. Salute from your favorite felon. Look at his face. Look at that face. Oh, man. And that means that I got to make sure that my water gets hot again so I can get my second cup, because this job really drains the energy out of you. It's like this negative people that come into my chat. They're like a sponge of negativity. They just want to absorb all the positivity that they're lacking in their life. Let me see. Let me read a couple of comments in here. Let me see. Carlos Norwood says, oh, I thought he was going to say something bad. Thank you, my American brother. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to tell you, man. You guys don't know this. If you're new to my channel, number one, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the likes. But you guys may not know this. There is a lot of Native Americans in this channel. And you know what the difference is between these Native Americans and the patriots that are with Native Americans? Is that these Native Americans that we have in our channel, they are all American patriots. They know the history has been really bad, but they also know that we have a new present and that together as one people, now we have to forget about the past and continue focusing forward as one people, under God, undivided. That's exactly how we're supposed to live. And so we push forward as American patriots, not as victims of our bad history. There was bad people on all sides. Semper Fi, says Victor. Let's go, baby. We got Marines in the house. Juan is very positive. I appreciate positivity. Thank you, sir. UFO says you're okay. Other countries taking hundreds of billions of dollars. Talk about that. Yeah, I don't like that. I think, let me see. Guys, let me say, good morning, man. Good morning, Brian. Omar is probably back at work. Native Americans know this is disgusting. Well, they're subscribers, and they're actually members of my channel, and they don't think so. So there goes that. Take that opinion with yourself. Let me see. Mr. R says, imagine immigrating from Asia and calling yourself a native. Well, I think natives are actually descendants of Asian, but we won't. Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. Nonetheless, I believe that they were here before the settlers before the Europeans, before the Vikings, before Christopher Columbus. And so I think they have earned the term Native Americans. Okay, give them that. I'm from Central America. My father is a descendant of Indians. But nonetheless, I'm still just Honduran. I'm not a Central American. I'm not a North American. I'm Honduran. Remember, guys, what we call ourselves is because of our nationality, not because of the continent. Just like a lot of black people like to call themselves African Americans, but they don't know what the countries in Africa are. I bet you any money, anybody that says that they're African American, what I want to know is how many countries do you have in your Africa, and which country do you belong to? More specifically, which tribe do you descend from? That's what I would say, okay? Now, I can tell you a lot of history about my country, and I know that, and I appreciate it, and I love it. It says, Janet Lee Turner says, MAGA, MAGA. Let's go, baby. Let's see. Talk about Charlie Kirk's assassination. I'm still not happy with the result. I think that a lot of us, and I'm going to include myself just because I am a YouTuber here. And by the way, guys, welcome to the Dennis Herrera Show. I have ordered my hat. I know you guys don't like the Gulf of America, but I do. Doggone it. You know why? Because I used to get pissed off that our native Mexicans, which is actually Aztecs, used to have the Gulf of Mexico. They used to have a name for it. And then it was changed back in 1545, I think it was. I think, somewhere in the 1500s. It got changed to the Gulf of Mexico. So guess what, fools? It's our turn. Now it's called the Gulf of America, whether you like it or not. Sorry, Miguel. It is what it is, my friend. Miguel, this is specifically for Miguel. But you guys need to know. I like to give people chances. Tell me, Miguel, what does Gulf of Mexico mean? Here we go. Let's see if you know why or what the Gulf of Mexico mean. All right, Dave, since you want to say Gulf of Mexico, what does Gulf of Mexico mean? Nothing, as usual. It's all right. You could have at least have an opinion, man. At least have an opinion. Okay. It means armpit. Seno de Mexico. Okay? That's what it means. It means an armpit. An armpit. And one of the reasons why it has been so controversial is because it was known before it was named the Gulf of Mexico, right? It was a name for the native Aztecs. I forget what the name was, to be honest. I think it was Nema Mexico. I can't remember what the hell it was. But the fact is that they thought it was part of the Atlantic. And so, somebody called it, gave it a name, etc. I think that in the area where Mexico... you can probably, if you're Mexican, you can still call it Gulf of Mexico. That's okay. But I'm a Honduran American, so I'm going to call it the Gulf of America. All right? So here's the privilege, guys, about being in this country, that you get to have all those beautiful benefits as well. Isn't that amazing? That's amazing, baby. Let's go. Tell it like it is. Mm-hmm. I don't know why I said that. I just what came to my mind. I have a lot of blues, I have a lot of old music in my brain. The problem is with all this music is that I don't know the whole song. I just know parts of it. People trigger songs in my mind with certain sayings, okay? So get off my back. Let's see. All right, let me see who else we got here. Roses are red, violet. Oh, man, you better not be setting me up, Paul. Violets are blue. If you come to America the right way, we will welcome you. Oh, good man. All right, finally. I don't like being set up, guys. I don't like being set up. All right. Juan JDA says he knows that. I don't know what I missed. My makes it right. We don't even care. Let's talk about something important. Sailor wants to talk about something important. Let's talk about tariffs. Oh, man. I got some more stuff to show you guys. Now, this is a pissed off American. This is a post from One Bad Dude. And I want to share this with you guys. Let's take a look at another one of the posts from my account on X. Here we go, guys. Take a listen to this. It's going to be a little bit annoying, but hang in there, okay?
Hold on. Hold on. Sir, it's your turn. You've got 3 minutes.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Nicholas Andrew Torres. I'm here to speak.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Everybody. No.
Let the man speak.
He's got his 3 minutes. Let's give him his 3 minutes.
Can I restart my time?
Sure.
Yeah, thank you. Restart my time. Thank you.
Go ahead.
So,
Please.
In the United States, I know most of you are probably from Mexico where you don't have the First Amendment, but that's something we have here where we have the right to freedom of speech. And I just wanted to say something too. It's true. You guys don't have a First Amendment. You don't have respect for civil liberties or rights. But that's okay. I'm speaking. Thank you. So anyways, the point I'd like to make here is a couple things. One, these people here are, passionately talking about ICE agents coming into their communities and you don't know their identities. Well, you know who we really don't know the identities of? Any of the illegal aliens who've been invading our country for the past 60 years.
Wow.
Yeah, how about when you see the farm worker, is that going to be like the same farm worker that murdered Molly Tibbetts?
That's a true story.
Yeah, how do you know when the Honduran fruit seller is out there?
Easy.
How do you know he didn't one of the many women who came up here? According to the Univision study done in 2015, 80% of women who come to this country are trafficked and think about that. How do we know they're not one of those? How do we know they're not one of those?
Excuse me.
So that's the first
Let him
thing.
talk.
That's the first thing. I think ICE should be allowed to act with impunity. I think they should go to every Home Depot. I think they should go to every school, every quinceañera, and build the wall and deport every single one of these guys, because they don't make our country great. They make it worse. They bring it down. They use public services, and Americans are sick and tired of it. We're sick and tired of it in our country. So let me say this too. We want to, they say you want to know the identities of these ICE agents. We don't know any of the identities of these murderers coming into our country. Let me also say this too. This same city council in Costa Mesa, if you vote to make these people take their masks off, this was the same city that was arresting people for refusing to wear masks during COVID. So now what is it? Now what is it? When we want to enforce the law and take our country back, you want to put the men in danger? Is that what you want to do? No. And let me mention this. Let me end on this. Let me end on this. Let me end on this.
Let's hear it.
Let me end on this.
Let me end on this.
Excuse me. Let's hear the man.
Let the man speak.
Let me say this. People are out here quoting Martin Luther King. They're out here saying other things. I'm gonna give a quote. I'm gonna give a quote from John Jay, who signed the Treaty of Paris in our American Revolution, and from Federalist Number 2.
Let's go.
With equal pleasure, I have taken often notice that Providence has been blessed to give this country to one united people, a people descended from the same ancestors, speaking the same language, professing the same religion, attached to the same principles of government,
Amen.
very similar in their manners and customs,
Yes,
and
sir.
who, by their joint councils,
tell
arms,
'em.
and efforts, fighting side by side throughout a long and bloody war.
That's your 3 minutes. That's your 3 minutes, sir. That's your 3 minutes. That's your 3 minutes. That's your 3 minutes.
USA.
That's what the American people want. That, my friends, is why you should respect this country. That right there, my friends, that right there is exactly how you should be feeling. Oh, I know many don't like the truth, but it is the truth, my friend. They are called history books. Cecil says that's us, though it might be very maybe too hot for you to handle. That sauce might be too hot for you to handle, my friend. Let's see. Linda says, I want to live in the USA without violence and free from people who threaten Americans. That is exactly what you should stand up for. Absolutely. Sailor, say your speech. What's going on? What's up? What's the question? If I don't see you guys, I don't see you. It is what it is. I will give you a chance here. Sizzle says, no, it's not what we want. Okay, Sizzle, I'm not sure if you're American or not, but if you're American, you were not educated on civil duties or patriotism, and well, a lot of us actually were. And I think you just don't know history and what you should be standing up for. You have been drinking the Kool-Aid too long, my friend. Alexander, check history, 1939 history. Man, I don't remember 1939. I do remember 1913 because there was no taxes before then. Let's see, such a bunch of bitters, says Robert Boyd. He's had it. He's had it. The Saad says, because you don't like it, it doesn't mean it isn't true. Bam! That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's say it. That's me. Speak some truth. Here we go. Somebody called my name. Let's go. What was my name for? Is there a question? A comment? Come on, people. You guys, you can do it. You can do it. Yeah. Very interesting video, yeah? Yeah. So let's listen to our old, beautiful, respected, loved Ronald Reagan. Man, I miss Ronald Reagan, guys. I was not here early enough to enjoy him as a president, but I like him. President Donald Trump used to like Ronald Reagan as well. And as a matter of fact, he has honored him in the White House again. So let's listen to see what he has to say. Let me see. Sailor, okay, what's up? Let me see. Sailor has something important. Stop watching. What the? That's not. No, baby, no. See, I want you to hear other people talk, not just what I say. Now, there's some guys that are very leftist. And here, when I tell you something about Trump, I show you proof. I'll show you proof. A lot of people that are on the left. Now, mind you guys, what's really scary is that these guys have thousands of people watching them. And they just spit lie after lie after lie. I can understand if you have an opinion, you know, you're seeing, you know, you're seeing how things work, and you know, you're trying to break it down. Where we at with this, right? But that's not what people do. What people are doing is they're out there telling lies, and people just believe it. Why? Because there is a lot of loyalist people. If you're a Democrat and you're a loyalist, you are in trouble, my friend. If you're a Republican and you like to hear lies and you're a loyalist to the Republicans, you are in trouble, my friend. So you have to do what Senator Fetterman from the Democratic Party says. Country first, party second. That's exactly how you need to be a good American patriot in here. Now, for all you lowlifes that don't like the truth and hate Ronald Reagan, this is your time to get the hell out of my chat. But for the other Americans and the other curious people that want to know what Ronald Reagan says, you might like what you hear. You'll be surprised. Listen to this.
You can go to live in France, but you cannot become a Frenchman. You can go to live in Germany or Turkey or Japan, but you cannot become a German, a Turk, or Japanese. But anyone from any corner of the earth can come to live in America and become an American. Yes, the torch of Lady Liberty symbolizes our freedom and represents our heritage, the compact with our parents, our grandparents, and our ancestors. It is that lady who gives us our great and special place in the world. For it's the great life force of each generation of new Americans that guarantees that America's triumph shall continue unsurpassed into the next century and beyond. Other countries may seek to compete with us, but in one vital area, as a beacon of freedom and opportunity that draws the people of the world, no country on earth comes close. This, I believe, is one of the most important sources of America's greatness.
Amen.
We lead the world because, unique among nations, we draw our people, our strength, from every country and every corner of the world. And by doing so, we continuously renew and enrich our nation. While other countries cling to the stale past, here in America, we breathe life into dreams, we create the future, and the world follows us into tomorrow. Thanks to each wave of new arrivals to this land of opportunity, we're a nation forever young, forever bursting with energy and new ideas, and always on the cutting edge, always leading the world to the next frontier. This quality is vital to our future as a nation. If we ever closed the door to new Americans, our leadership in the world would soon be lost.
Yep. Wow. What did you guys get out of that one? What did you guys get out of his speech right there? Statue of Liberty. Go ahead. The Torch Lady. Now, Cecil thinks that Ronald Reagan was a bigot. Wow. Everything he says, apparently, makes him a bigot. Interesting. Very interesting that you have that take. You don't know shit about the man, and yet you call him a bigot. Now, I've been watching your little comments over here, Mr. Cecil. And then let me tell you something. Number one, you're racist. Number two, you are very immoral. You are not a Christian. You're not saved. Probably you think you're an atheist, but you have to believe in something. So that's not such thing. And I think that everything that you have just said proves the kind of people that we don't want to be. You guys support this mutilation of body. You believe that a man is a woman and a woman is a man. That's not how it works. That's not reality. We like to live in reality. You see what I'm saying? Now, going back to the topic here from Mr. President Ronald Reagan, when he's talking about all the people that can come to this country, let me tell you what the difference is about what you on the left side think that means and what it actually means. Before that, hold on, I got to check something here on my phone, and it's not notes. No, I don't have notes. We are live for a reason. But I do have to change something here really quick. Give a sec. It's just a setting, guys. It's just a setting. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. Thanks for waiting. So here's the thing. He said it. You can go to anywhere. You can go to France, Japan. You can go anywhere where you can try to become a citizen of that country, and most likely you won't be accepted. Here in this country, we have that gift. Anybody can come to this country and become American. And yes, the country is, we need people to come here. Number one, this is a country where people like Cecil live, where he thinks that he can go and have sex again with all these women, get them pregnant, and then allow them to get I can't even say the damn word, and allow them to get an abortion so that he doesn't have to be a responsible man, so that he doesn't have to pay child support. See, that's the different mentality. Men that believe that women should be aborting kids all the time are the men that are scum of this earth. And I can say this, maybe there is some circumstances where that may be a reason, but it's not really an abortion just because you think you're not stable financially. I bet you don't have any children, Cecil. Did you abort all of them? Did you tell your women that to abort all those children? You're a murderer. You're a immoral hypocrite. Man, you're a snake, bro. You're a snake. You're a snake, and you have no right to judge anybody on who's telling the truth or not. You will be judged by God Almighty, my friend. Gulf of America. Let's go. 100%. 100%. I believe everything Ronald Reagan said there is true. And I believe that we need migrants. I believe that Americans should keep reproducing. Now, the difference here is this. It's you got to do it right. You see, everything that happens in life, if you are responsible, everything happens just right. I'm going to give you one example. If you wait until you're married to have children, number one, you don't have sex with all these crazy women. You don't raise your mentality to think that women are just some piece of meat that you're going to get off of. I get it. The flesh is weak. Trust me, I like women. I've been married for 14 years. I was married before for 7 years. I never wanted to go out there and be this little loose cannon everywhere. Okay? I made the wrong decisions. That was my fault. Marriage was not wrong. I was wrong. I wasn't raised right. You know, my mom gave me the right advice and everything that I needed to succeed in life, but I was a rebellious teenager because I've been without a father since I was 4 years old, and I thought that I can do my own thing and that I can be successful on my own without the guidance of an actual wise adult like my mother. So I've been through all this stuff, right? But I can tell you this, that when you do it right, even though it was my second chance to get married, I married my wife. After a year that I met her, I knew I liked the family. I knew I liked the culture. I knew that we were going to have a future together and that we can work together. You see, my wife has my back. And that's very special to have as a man, to have a wife that actually has your back. You see, everything that I work for as a man, it's not for me. If I have my computers, my monitors, my laptops, my phones, tablets, and all this other stuff, it's things that I need. This is how I invest my money in, so that I can bring this type of show to your home, so that you can have a voice to say something, not just insults, though. You can disagree with me. That's okay. That's not a problem. But look at the difference. I have been able to say, finally, I made the right choice. Who knows? Maybe she'll kick me to the curve. Nobody's perfect. I get it. Then I'll be the problem. Not her. I'll be the problem. But you know what? We waited until after we got married. And then after we got married, she asked me if we can have a baby. And I said, what do you want? I know. My mother taught me a secret. And it actually runs in generations from my grandmother and before her. And she says, I want a daughter. I said, okay, well, today's not the day. And about a week later, a few weeks after we got married, I decided to go ahead and give her a daughter. And that's what we have today. And I'm going to tell you, we waited to make that decision. We didn't want to have children out of wedlock anymore. I have that already. It's a bad thing. It's bad for the children. I am in some sort of way guilty for the way my children are being raised by their mother, away in another state or whatever. But the point is this. When I was about 37, almost 38 years old, and my daughter was born, for the first time in my life, I told myself, so this is what I was supposed to feel when I became a father for the first time. And the difference was I was married. We made our child with love. It wasn't it just happened. Oh my God, you're pregnant? Oh my God, you're pregnant? How did this happen? No. You see, nothing happens by chance. How many of you here have said that? How many men have come in here and said, hey, I'm pregnant? How many men have responded with, how did that happen? Oh, Sailor, you know, I was thinking, I was trying to give you the benefit of doubt. I'm not sure, Sailor, if you are on the good side or not. But anyway, so I tell you this because it finally felt right to me. I was married. I waited. We made a decision together. We said, okay, we're going to work here. We're going to do this. And we've been able to get a fairly decent in life. We're not like, you know, we don't have a mansion and we don't have like this extra house. No, we are all one happy family. But the point is that when you want something and you really, really love what you're working for, you will put in you will take your dedication in, you will put your time in, and that you will trust that it will work. You see, in the same way, being a patriot, it's work. When you're a migrant and you want to be part of the United States of America, you don't come to the United States of America and treat it like a booty call. That's not going to get you anywhere. That's how you're going to get this entitlement. That's how you're going to get this disrespect. This is how you're not going to respect authority. This is how you're going to be hating the American people where you're trying to be part of. This is what happens. Now, there's a lot of us, you know, well, not us because I wasn't born out of wedlock, but there's a lot of people today in the States that are born out of wedlock. And a lot of you have come out from very hard circumstances and have become some good people, have become great parents, great grandparents. You have overcome so much in your life, and this is why you agree with me. But you know, nobody's perfect. We all have a past, but we also have a future to make. And so we got to be thankful for what we have today. So here's my marriage to the United States of America. We went to the embassy. They said, no, you cannot go to the United States of America. We said, why not? And they told us, well, in order for you to qualify, you got to do this, you got to have this, and you got to do that, and you got to do this. So my mother got all this stuff together. My mother was already a resident, and my older sister was already a citizen. But she did not want to bring us in here to this country illegally. So we went back. We got our background check. We got our health care, our health check. We got our vaccines, all the records, everything, and what were we coming to the United States for, and how are we going to support ourselves here. My mom says, I got a job. I make this much money a month. My daughter's also there. We got a house, and we want to take our kids, and they wanted to go to school. Boom, sealed. We got a visa for 10 years, and they said, okay, you know, have fun in the United States of America. We applied for a green card. We got our green card right away. We got our green card. I think we waited for like a year, maybe 2 years for the green card. And then I was a green card holder for over 2 decades. Over 2 decades as a green card holder. I almost renewed it a third time, but that's because I wasn't sure if I wanted to become an American citizen. You see the difference? I'm not gonna sleep with the United States of America. Oh, thanks. The hot sauce is too hot. Thanks for subscribing, brother. Thanks for becoming a member. I appreciate it. But you know, the difference is, you know, I didn't want to just sleep with the USA and forget about it. No. I thought, okay, after all these years that I have been a green card holder, I have seen how it went from Ronald Reagan, Americans fighting for their freedom and for this country to stay great. And then I see how it's being destroyed. Decades. And that's like, I can't do anything as a green card holder. I got to become one of the people. One of the people in the Constitution. I got to become one of those. You see, as a green card holder, I was not one of the people. As a legal migrant with permission to be in this country, I was not one of the people. So I made a decision that I was going to become one of the people. A lot of ignorant Americans don't understand this. And a lot of migrants that have come to this country don't understand this. We, the people, is only American citizens, whether you like it or not. And I still say till this day, we need to amend the Constitution and we need to replace persons for American citizens. Period. I said, you know what? I want to be one of we the people. I applied for my citizenship. They checked my record. They checked my credit. Oh yeah, they checked my credit. They checked my whole life since I've been in this country. Not one time did I have any misdemeanor, any arrest. I have no criminal records. I'm an older man. I have no record. They asked me the questions about the Constitution, the president, the judicial executive, and what's the other one? You guys don't even know, do you? It's executive. But they asked me those questions. I had to memorize it. I had to know what the Constitution stands for. I had to know my rights. I had to know the civil rights. And they just ask you random questions. And they say, well, congratulations. You are now going to be an American citizen, but it won't be official. You have to go outside, go to the door right there, and you got to make an oath. Done. So now, as an American citizen, just like it took a lot of work to know how good it felt to do the right thing, even though it took me several tries to get married and then make a child after getting married, it felt so right. And the rewards are amazing. The love of my daughter, it's amazing. And I can proudly say that I am so happy and honored that I have made her the right way. Now, of course, I got all the children that was also made in the marriage. But, you know, we screwed that one up. And I'll say we very lightly because the Bible says that God does not like divorce. Well, he doesn't hate divorcees. And Jesus said that if you're going to give a letter of divorce, it better be because of infidelity. And let's just say that was not me, okay? Let's keep it that way, trying to not say too much, but that's what it is. It is the truth. That's what I believe. And so now that I have become one of the people, now I got the right to say what I need to say, and now I can vote to make a difference. You see, idiots and morons like the ones that believe that the Constitution was made for anybody that steps on this soil, these morons are not even aware that illegal immigrants are voting in our elections. They don't understand what a privilege that is. They don't understand what the sacrifice it is to become an American citizen. You don't become an American citizen so you can be a leech to the country. Listen, work your butt off. If you're working a full-time job and you don't have money for food, you apply for food assistance. But keep working. Do you know what the big beautiful bill said to a lot of people that are on welfare? We need you to be independent. We need you to work at least 20 hours a week. Part-time. You can work at Mickey D's. You can work at Mickey D's part-time, 20 hours a week, and then you get your full health care benefits free. The government will take care of it for you. And then you get your food stamps free. The government will take care of you. You can also apply for housing if illegals are not taking it already. So that is the benefit for you to be an American. I don't want you to think that I'm offending you or try to insult you or hate you if you're poor. No. But you can definitely find 20 hours a week to work. Let me tell you something. If you are so okay with being in welfare and dependent on the government, you should have no problem taking a job as a janitor at the mall, at a school, at a business, at McDonald's. You shouldn't have a problem with that because that is honest work living. That is honest living right there. And then you can have your welfare. It's okay. It's there for you. Well, for the American people, again, the American people, that this benefit is extended to green card permanent resident aliens, okay? But they have to wait to be able to apply for those benefits in most states. Let's see. We got to stop the hate. Absolutely. Montana, yes, sir. I hope to be a good person, a good citizen. I love this country, and I will keep doing whatever I need to do to help it on the way that I can help. And I'm going to tell you this: if the one way that I can help this country is by continue to taking the insults from a lot of ignorant people, we'll continue to do that. But we're not going to stop. We got to do what we got to do. We got to do our part. You know, if somebody's going to be clowning on me because I'm not making money or because I'm poor, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I know the truth. I know guys, if you have an EBT card, man, hey, use it. Make sure your children get food. That's not a problem. You see, I don't have an issue with that. If I could go and apply for housing, then I will apply for housing. And if I get approved, then okay, thank you very much. It allows for me, right, the way that I see it, it allows for me to either I work full time. Thank you, Isaac. Isaac Newton. Hey, why you look like Harry Potter on there with a hunting outfit? Thomas Massey, Donald Trump, he says. I'm gonna say this. You threw me off with that one. Where was I? Oh man, this guy. You can have welfare as long as you're working. That's what that means. Okay. Big beautiful bill. A lot of people hate that bill. I don't. As a matter of fact, I am still waiting for the for next year's tax return, because next year when I do my thank you, Robert. Because next year when I do my taxes, I am going to put parts of the big beautiful bill to the test. For example, now I don't get Social Security. Does anybody here get Social Security? And it could not disable retirees Social Security for a senior citizen. I want to know if they're still taking taxes off of your Social Security payments. If they're not, great. But if they are, when it comes to doing our taxes, filing our taxes next year, I want to know that you guys are being refunded all those taxes that they took away, and that they're not going to be taking taxes away in 2026. Because I believe it's not supposed to go into effect until the beginning of 2026, until the end of Trump's government. Okay? So, Robert, is that a yes for they still taking taxes off Social Security? Okay, Sailor says that they don't tax Social Security. Awesome. Okay. So that was part of the big, beautiful bill. I thought it was not until next year, but okay. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you very much. Icebreaker, much love to you. Lil Bit, good morning, sis. Good to see you in here. I voted Trump and I'm a Christian. Ask me whatever you want. I will answer the best that I can. See, I got patriots in here, bro. I got options. You know, you're the one for me. Can I get some of your love? Let's go, America. That's not how the song goes, by the way. I try to make my own little freestyle. It sucks, but I try. The big, beautiful bill, which Hakeem Jeffries and his goons call the big, ugly bill. Let's see. Dave Nasty says, and you're disabled on benefits a little bit. Oxymoron. Dave, stop being so nasty. Be nice. Be nice. Let's see. It's already our money we pay in. Taxing it would mean being taxed twice on this house. Oh, wait a minute. So, Sailor, I thought you were saying that they don't tax Social Security for retirees, but they do. So if they're not taxing it now, that's part of the big beautiful bill. But they were taxing it. Okay, I'm going to see if Robert. What does Robert say? The food stamps thing. I don't really understand why this is going on. So the food stamp program was meant to help like single mothers, people that are really struggling financially, and the food stamp program was really created just for food, and then they extended it to actually have access to some cash, and that's how that worked. Okay, but it's mainly for food. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Danny. Man, much love, brother. I appreciate you. Thanks for the love, bro. But the food stamp program is this: if, let's say, for example, you're a single father or single mother, right? You go to work and you're making, I don't know. You know what? Let me look up real quick. It's normally not. It's not that plain and simple to see it, but let me see if I can find. Let me see, what is the table for qualifying income for EBT. Let's see if that works. Let's see. What is the highest income? Okay, here we go. The highest income to qualify for SNAP. Let me put it over here so I don't have to keep twisting my neck over here. Hey, Dave Myro, calm down, SA. Pay attention. All right, qualifying income for EBT or SNAP depends on your household size and state, but is generally set at or below 130% of the federal poverty line. For example, a one-person household needs a gross monthly income of $2,510 or less to be considered for SNAP. Think about that. Okay. So let's say you have $2,500 income, right? This is a person. I think that's very high, to be honest. Let's see. In many states, while a four-person household may need to earn less than $5,200 per month, bro, I make less than that. I think we can qualify. I'm going to have to apply for some food stamps. I might need to get some EBT going on over here. So anyway, so here it is, okay? So the program is meant for you to get help when you need it. It's as simple as that. And put that tab back in there. So I don't want you guys to think that, oh, somebody's on EBT. Oh, that's embarrassing. What a shame. No. If you got 4 children and you're making $5,000 a month, okay? Rent is already expensive as it is, okay? Now, I'm going to give you an example for me, for example, okay? Here we go. So, in my case, if I'm making $60,000 a year, I don't qualify already with a family of 4. But if I'm making $5,200 or less, okay, I can qualify for free healthcare and food stamps, depending on how many people are in the household. For a household of 4, they'll probably give you like 800 food stamps to 1,000 maybe a month. I don't know what it is today, but maybe 800 to 1,000 a month. So what that means is that you'll be able to keep food on the table for your children. Now, you still got to work your butt off. Go work your full-time job. Now, what this allows for as well is it allows for one person to stay home. Because, for example, maybe just one person can get a $25 an hour job, right? $26 an hour job. And then they can work full-time, and then they'll still qualify for the food stamps. And then they'll get the free health care, so they don't have to pay nothing for health care. It's free. And a lot of people don't understand this. But for the big, beautiful bill, in order for the big, beautiful bill to continue to give you guys that money, to give you qualified, I'm talking about making $5,000 a month. That's a $25 an hour, 40 hours a week job. Okay? Imagine that. You make that money, you don't pay for anything for food, you don't pay anything for health care. That in itself, it's huge. Huge. Now, if you are a person that is on Section 8, Section 8 is free. You don't pay rent. Now, there is a specific Section 8 where you pay up to 30% of your income, meaning that if you work and you get paid $1,000 a month, you only pay $300 of that, and then you have $700 left. I can tell you right now, somebody got upset that I said, oh, why do poor people have iPhones? And they say, that's a stupid question. iPhones are also computers, and they need it. No, that's not the question. The question is, why do poor people have iPhones? And let's be clear, I'm not talking about the oldest version of iPhone. I'm talking about the newest version of iPhone. 1200, 1500. Let's go to the cheap side and say 800. I'm talking again. The question is, why do poor people have iPhones? Do I think there's anything wrong with it? Of course not. I'm making a point. Why do poor people have iPhones? If they're tight with money, they don't need iPhones. Get a flip phone. What do you need a computer for? Unless you're working on a computer, you don't need a computer. So don't give me that BS answer. Right? Are you Honduran American? What's that mean? Well, number one, guys, I will take a little pause from these food stamps. When we're talking about nationalities, that's how we identify ourselves. Nationality is exactly what it sounds like. The nation of birth for me was Honduras. Then I came here and I became a naturalized American citizen. Naturalized meaning with time, I was able to accumulate enough time to be accepted to be a citizen of this country as well. Okay? Now, when people say I'm Asian American, there's no such thing as an Asian country. There's only countries in Asia. Right? Like here in the United States of America, the reason why it's American is because that's what they named the country after. They named it after the American continent. Let's see. Isaac, thanks for the chat. The real question is, why can't MAGA or liberals name 3 branches of government? They're gonna Google it right now, bro. But it's the executive, legislative, and judicial. Sorry, guys, I have to say the truth out there before you start Googling shit. Sorry. That hot sauce too hot? You're too late. Today I beat you, sir. Immigrant. Yes, John, that is correct. So, and I don't know how long you've been here, John, but a migrant that comes over here and does all the steps necessary to become an American citizen, that is the person that will become the best citizen for this nation. Ronald Reagan just had a speech, right, that I just played from a long time ago. And he's talking about all migrants. Migrants are important for this country. Absolutely, 100%. But we want migrants that want to come to this country and assimilate to what the United States of America stands for. Not to come over here and change it to a third world country shithole. You know what I'm saying? That is the difference, my friend. And why would I want to marry a woman to make her feel like shite? That's not right. Why would I want to marry a woman so that I can cheat on her? Why would I want to marry a woman so that I can mistreat her? Why would I want to marry a woman when she's going to be a dog to me? She's just going to be a piece of meat. Why would I want to marry a woman unless I want to feel like a real man? Unless I want to feel like I can be a real dad. Unless I want to be happy and have a companion next to me that will stay with me through thick and thin. The oath, the vows, when you get married, for richer or for poor, through sickness and in health, till death do us part. That, my friends, is an oath that nobody should take for granted. It is very special, and it means a lot. But people on the left that believe that you can just kill your offspring, there's something wrong with them. I understand emergencies. If it's really absolutely no way that we can save a child or the mother, I get it. A decision has to be made. But we are not just going to kill babies because we keep being irresponsible and we can just keep getting women pregnant left and right, and we're not going to be in the lives of the children. I'm sorry, but if you're one of those guys, you got to take responsibility, man. You got to take responsibility. You know, I have 7 children. 7. Even those that I have, you know, just taken in. 7. I love that. I wish that I would have made all 7 of them with the same woman that I have today. I would be the happiest man on earth right now. And to be honest, I probably would have made all 12 just to see how many strong males I can make. You know, get some football going, soccer, etc. Somebody asked a question about Honduras making it to the World Cup. To be honest, I haven't been paying attention. If I was living in Honduras, I would probably be watching soccer every single day with my brothers down there. Growing up brothers, because my blood-related brothers here are in the States. Anyway, so going back to food stamps, there is a lot of illegal immigrants that are getting food stamps. And you're just like, no, that's not possible. No way. Yo, there is this thing called anchor babies. You see, once you have an American citizen born, sorry, if you are an American because you were born in this land, but your parents were illegal, technically you're not really American. But I might be biased, because if you stand up for this country and you wave the American flag and not the flag of your parents, I think you are a true American. You know how I know that these anchor babies are not true Americans? A lot of them. And I'm not going to just pick on Mexico, but Mexico is the most relative country that everybody knows about. How do I know they're anchor babies and not American? They go on protests against ICE, who is trying to stop illegal immigrants from being in this country, and they raise their Mexican flag. That's how I know that those anchor babies are not American. And that should tell you something right there. Why is it that illegal immigrants can get a woman pregnant, bring her across the border, let them be born in this state, and think that's okay? See, I don't think so. Now, I'm going to give you the same way, I don't know, similar tone or similar way of Reagan, what he said about immigrants coming here. One, he didn't say illegal immigrants. We're talking about legal migrants. Now, I'm going to give you something that I learned when I became an American citizen. When I was going to make my oath, the guy has told me, the one that interviewed me, he said, do you have any children? And I said, yes, they're all in my application. He says, do you have any other children outside the United States of America? And I said, not that I know of. And he says, the reason why I ask is because as soon as you make the oath to become an American citizen, any child anywhere in the world that you have fathered pending a paternity test, it's automatically an American citizen. How is that possible? How can I have children in Argentina and they're American citizens if they were born over there? Because I, the father, I am an American citizen now. So any children that I have given, brought into this world, pending a paternity test, will automatically become an American citizen. And that right there, my friends, is powerful knowledge that most people don't know. And this is why I believe that anchor babies are not Americans. Again, if you support this country, if you were born here, raise the American flag, respect the laws, support the troops, support the police, respect authority, then I will say you're an American, and I can't hide that. If ICE comes for you, hey, are you legal? Yes. Prove it. Well, I got my license here. I should be in the system, by the way. If you are legal and if you're an American citizen, your name will be in the system for all the people that have been born in this country and those have become naturalized American citizens. So I don't want to hear shit excuses from a lot of illegal immigrants and then from a lot of people that support illegal immigrants, okay? If you see ICE out there and they're grabbing citizens and they look Mexican, well, you know what? I will question them myself if I was ICE. If they come and ask me, they say, well, hey, you look a little bit like a wetback. Okay, well, yeah, I'm not. But what do you need from me? Okay, well, you have ID? Yes, sir. Here we go. Boom. American. No, I don't know if it won't say American citizen on my license, but here's my full name. Why not help ICE do their job instead of being an asshole and being an obstacle for them doing their job? I'm going to show you another video here real quick. Let me see if I can find it. I thought I saved it. I'm going to show you another video. Yeah, this one I think it is. Now, I want you to look and listen how stupid we sound when we do this with ICE. Now, I'm going to give you my full disclosure here. Number one, if, yes, Gulf of America as well, my friend. Yes, absolutely. Both is right. If ICE goes to somebody's house in your neighborhood, if you ask them for their name and badge number, you better be willing to identify yourself and show ID as well. It doesn't go one way. It goes both ways. So I want to get that out there. Number two, if they go into a house and they do have a warrant for their arrest, it's none of your damn business. They cannot disclose the name of the person they're looking for with the warrant, and they can knock on the door. So, with that being said, let's see what else we can get out of this video here real quick.
A warrant sign?
Get out of here.
Could you show me it, please?
Who are you? Get out of here.
Why would I show you my warrant?
I'm part of a community protection group.
Maybe you can help. Yeah, maybe you can help us.
All right.
And maybe you can help
Just, you're coming into my community. I want to make sure you're here for the right
maybe
reasons.
you can help me because we're looking for somebody.
Who are you looking for?
No, I'm looking for somebody who I have a warrant for.
Okay, could I see your warrant? Is
I'm
it
not
signed
here
by
to
a
arrest
judge?
you. Why would I show you my warrant?
Well, these are one of my neighbors, so I just want to make sure.
Which one? Do you know his name?
Do you have his name? Or
I do.
their name? What is their name?
Thank you, sir. Go ahead. I got it.
What is do you have a warrant
Sir,
signed
you
by a
understand.
judge? Do you have a warrant signed by a judge?
You understand? I don't need to
You're coming
share.
into my city.
My city.
What's your badge number, sir? Do you have a badge number? Can you identify yourself, please?
So he doesn't want to identify himself, but he wants the ICE agent to identify himself. I don't think so, homie. Who the hell are you? How do we know that you're not one of those guys that are trying to kill ICE agents? How about you show me your ID?
Don't open the door!
That's legit. You can say that.
Look at these cowards.
Now, every time that I hear somebody say, effing cowards, the reason why they can say that is because they know that they're protected by their freedom of speech. But they wouldn't be saying that shit if the cops can actually beat the crap out of them for saying that.
La migra! ICE!
ICE, ICE, baby.
Do not open the door!
¿Qué pasa, güey? Adam
You
in the
should be
house.
ashamed. Get out of my community. How about that? Cowards.
Cowards. I like this. Get out of my community. Get out of my city. Bitch, who do you think they are? They're American citizens themselves. We can go anywhere in the whole United States of America. Your community, your city does not belong to you. What are you, some sort of freaking gangbanger? That's not how it works. Americans can go anywhere. Their city is your city is their city, their state is their state. Let's go.
Can't even show your face, huh? Come on down, come talk to me. You're coming into my city? Why don't you come down and talk to me? Do you guys have badge numbers that
So see, they talk to somebody in the house, and that's not them. No hustle. Okay, we're done. Go back. Now they can leave.
you could reveal? Can you identify yourself, please?
Anywhere in the United States, Amber. Anywhere in the United States.
I'm ICE.
Immigration,
Customs Enforcement.
Okay.
That's all I am.
Okay, don't
That's
get-
all.
Yeah, let the brother say it, man. That's a black American right there. What? What's the problem?
I am.
So, where are you
That's
guys
all I
coming
am.
from?
You don't have business with me. Get out of here, sir.
You're coming into my city, y'all,
apologize.
to arrest people
See, that's my problem right there. No, don't apologize to this moron.
like the Gestapo.
Gestapo, the Democrat politicians' word that triggers people. This is how these Marxist mofos work.
You guys are like the Gestapo. These people didn't do anything wrong, so
These people didn't do anything wrong. Being illegal in this country is wrong.
why are you here? Why are you covering your face? Why are you covering your face? Why don't you take your mask down?
Shut your face. Shut your face.
We're gonna get this on the internet. Your family.
And that's the guy right there. That's the guy harassing them. That's the guy stopping them or trying to stop them from doing their job. And take a good look at him. You know, I don't understand this entitlement. I don't understand this entitlement. You know, if you're such a good citizen, if you're such a good American citizen, you should be protecting this country. That's what you should be doing. Your sympathy is going to get you nowhere. Let me tell you that right now. Change my mind. Change my mind. Anybody. Tell me, if you're in Mexico, how would you protect Mexico? How would you protect Mexico from illegal immigrants? How would you do that in Mexico? Go ahead. Go ahead and tell me, how would you protect Mexico from illegal immigrants? How would you get rid of, since you didn't stop them, how would you get rid of 21 million illegal immigrants? You did nothing to stop them. You didn't go on the streets to protest the illegal immigration. If you did, you probably went out there. No borders, no human, it's illegal. As Senator Kennedy says, Senator Kennedy is a very smart, very wise, and funny man. Life is hard, but it's harder when you're stupid. Cheese and crackers. Oh my God. We are only country in the world who calls it different. Gulf of Mexico. Adam, do me a favor. Hey guys, you know what? Hold on. Hold on. Let's do this. Here we go. Let me see. Do I have Google Earth on here? Here we go. Let's take a look at, let's see. Come on, give me some maps. Here, guys, let's take a look. Let's take a look at this together. Let me see if I can share this here with you guys. Let's take a look at, here we go, the Gulf of Mexico. Let's go take a look at the Gulf of Mexico, guys. Here we go. Let's see. Here we go. Gulf of Mexico, guys. Oh, what? Oh, my goodness. Gulf of Mexico. Why the hell is the name getting smaller? That's what I want to know. Gulf of Mexico. Google it. Go on. Go on, Dan. Adam, go ahead and Google it on any other form. Google it on the Mexican website. Oh, wait, they don't have one. Google it on the Mexican search engine. Oh, wait, they don't have one. Somebody tell me, what engine can I use so that we can look at the Gulf of Mexico? Now, I don't know if you can see this, but you see this from here to here. See, this right here is Yucatan. So from here across, it looks like maybe just a little bit, maybe 1/3, a little bit over 1/3 of the Gulf, it's on Mexico territory. Everything else, all the way here, it's all America. All of this right here, meaning all of this to here is America. I think it's legit, guys. I think it is the the Gulf of America. Let me see. Somebody else help me. Somebody help me. Let me see. Let's see. Time on my side. Good morning, brother. Another brother in the house. USA and Mexico share both having 1,700 miles of the Gulf together, as Mexico is part of the Americas. It makes sense. It's the Gulf of America. Oh, my God. When these black Americans come in here and tell us the truth. Oh, my goodness. You know what? Time? I like that. 100%. We didn't say the Gulf of the USA. We didn't say the Gulf of the United States of America, did we? It is the Gulf of America. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. You ain't free in Mexico. You ain't free in Honduras. I'll tell you that right now. Especially in Nicaragua. No freaking way. Man, the Gulf of America. I don't know why that was so hard to say. There's a lot of Mexicans that come in here, and they're like, oh, you're so stupid. We're all Americans. Mexico is also Americans. So what's the problem? Time just hit the nail on the head. Speaking of Gulf of America, it's been probably around a decade since I hit a golf ball. So today I am going to make some time for myself, and I'm going to see if I can still hit some golf balls. I need to really stretch because, yeah, my lower back is not going to happen. Aren't you from Cuba, says Janet? Si yo fuera cubano, hablaría como cubano. I will have a different accent if I was Cuban, I'm sure. Man, that looks beautiful, though. The Gulf of Mexico. Now, I got this hat for two reasons. One of them was because I Googled the Gulf of Mexico, and it said Gulf of America. And the second one is because people kept telling me or asking me, where is my red hat? Well, I'm going to have a few more hats coming in the mail here pretty soon. It takes a long time because some of them come from China. China. Let's go. I think I'm going to have some news for you guys around noon or a little bit early afternoon, and give you guys an update with this China thing. I think it's going to be something good coming out of it. I could be wrong. You know, we can't speak for the other person on the other side, but from our end, we know that we are going to have good things happening in our country. Let me see. I want to share something with you guys real quick. I love. How many of you here know about Kai Trump? I love this girl. Now don't get all perverted on me. I love how she's the daughter of the president. She's got all these opportunities, and yet she has not wasted any of them. And she actually is a good person. I really love Kai. Let me see if I really enjoyed this video. I don't know if you guys ever looked at this one, but this one is called, she released this about a couple of weeks ago, and it's called Playing Golf with President Donald Trump, My Grandpa. And I'm going to go ahead and play some of these clips for you. We'll see. We'll see how long we can play it, because I really enjoyed watching this. So I'll tell you what. I'm calling it for today, talking about EBT. We'll pick it up later at noon. But I want to be able to share this with you guys. And I'm still going to be here, but cheese and crackers, man. Come on. Boy, I tell you, I should be able to make this smaller faster. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Let me see. Hold on. Stop moving. Stop moving. Stop moving. You. No. Oh, yeah, there we go. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Much love to you. This is a film by Kai Trump. I hope you guys enjoy it. And for all you tards that come in here, watch this man as a regular human being. It is truly remarkable to watch President Trump in his personal life. It's just amazing. Give sec. I'm getting it set up for you guys here. I love this time. I love this time. There you go. Watch this.
Most people know him as Donald Trump, the 45th and 47th President of the United States. Others know him as a businessman or a politician. But to me, he's just my grandpa. We've been playing golf together for years. It's something he's always loved, and it's become a way for us to spend time together. Over the years, I've learned a lot from being on the course with him, not just about golf, but about life. Today I want to bring you along for a round, just us playing the game we both love. Join us on the course for this one-on-one with Kai. This is a really special video, and I hope you guys enjoy.
Hello everybody, we're going to have a little fun today. We have Kai, who's done terrifically at golf. She's a really good player, and we're going to play a little bit at a course in Virginia that I think is rated the number one. I think it's one of the best courses anywhere in the world. It's on the Potomac River. It's Trump National, and it's been really great. Washington, D.C., we call it, Trump National, Washington, D.C. It has the Washington area, and it's been just a great place to play. It's a phenomenal course, and we're going to have a little fun. We'll play best ball, and we'll see how we do, and I think we'll do okay.
I think we'll do pretty good.
You're swinging so good, so...
So are you. You're swinging better than me.
Yeah,
Always.
well, I don't think so. I don't know. We're going to find out. Have a good time, everybody. I hope you enjoy it.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm playing golf today with my grandpa. We're gonna do a best ball from the white tees, and I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling a little tired, but feeling good. I think we're probably gonna end up playing really well. So, looking forward to it. My Whoop has been telling me to like sleep. Actually, I was supposed to sleep 11 hours last night. You know how it tells you like, what's one, tell this one? It tells you like how long you're supposed to sleep. I was supposed to sleep 11 hours. I got like 7 hours, but that's all right. I got my accelerator.
Winning. Right? Gotta win. Gotta win.
I'm feeling good. Honestly, I feel like a little rusty. You know, at the ripe age of 18.
Ripe age, huh?
You feel old sometimes. That was a good shot. I'll end on that one. My tripod. Can't go anywhere without this. I only use this strictly for golf videos. It literally lives in my golf bag. And it's golf videos that I don't even post. It's just swing videos. Just strictly swing videos. Oh, are you ready?
You like an introduction like that's good.
That's good. You did a great job. You're natural.
I am.
You're natural.
Look at these guys. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go. Come on, let's go have a good time.
Is he allowed to respond?
They don't respond.
Yeah. I mean, with all that gear on, too? Imagine that in Florida right now, in 90-degree weather.
Yeah, they're sort of supposed to focus on what they're doing, which is keeping us safe, right?
Oh, of course.
Thank you, fellas. Beautiful, huh?
Look at that. I'm gonna take a photo of it.
They have a wedding a night up there. That's the #1 wedding site anywhere in the area, honey.
It's beautiful.
It's where everybody gets married, right at the top of the fountain. So you've used this camera such this before?
So yeah,
Does that go into your major cameras, or is it just in here?
So this camera, when you edit it, it goes into the video. But the cameras that the guys are holding and the big cameras, this is for if I ask you questions about like, what's your favorite golf course?
Are the big cameras better in terms of vision?
Yes.
They are.
Should we turn it around?
No, we'll go right up here. Oh, I see. We're gonna play down here, right?
You want me to put yellow or?
What's yellow? A little further back. Doesn't matter. Let's play here for the purposes of
first
this
hole,
one.
yeah. All right, guys. So we're gonna do best ball from these tees, 9 holes, and see what happens.
That's good.
Yeah. Good shot. There you go.
Wow. I'd say that's very good, honey. That's pretty good. We're off to a good start.
Off to a great start.
Good swing.
Thank you.
Always nice to hit that first one good, right?
Well, it's like it's the most nerve-wracking shot. It's the first tee shot. I mean, you don't get nervous, but.
Well, you got a lot of people watching. There are a lot of people, clubhouse members up there.
That's true.
How nice is this place, honey?
Beautiful. With the river. What's your favorite course ever?
Well, it's very tough to compete with what we have in Scotland. You know?
Especially the new course, right?
Especially.
Good shot. All right, I got 100 into the wind. Let's see. No. Oh, that rough does not seem fun.
Where is that?
On the rough, on the right side.
We're okay.
At least one of us is on the green.
Okay, we're okay. Your swing looked great.
Yeah, it was right. A little fast with the hands.
It's all right, yeah. Yeah, you want to always hit greens from that distance, right?
Yeah, always. Actually, this is my first time missing a green, like from this distance in probably like 2 months.
Where are you, left or right?
Left. I faded it a little too much. I tried hitting a cut and just didn't catch it right.
I'm in good shape, so we'll be okay.
You're in perfect shape. Oh, sit. All right, Grandpa, just go into putt. I'm picking that up. All right. That's a par.
Yeah, good distance, don't you? I hit that ball pretty good. I hate to say it. Your distance looks good.
Yeah, I've been hitting it a lot farther. I've gotten a lot stronger too, so I think that's helped a lot.
See, this is the back tee right here. Yeah. It's from the back. It's 660,
Oh wow.
and the river's right there.
Oh, that's awesome. Hole 2, par 5, 419. I think it's still into the wind, so it's not that bad. It's probably playing like maybe 440. There you go.
Okay. Right there.
Just like that.
That's a long hit.
that ball went dead straight. Never moves.
You do that little cut?
Very little, yeah.
You
Little
like
cut,
cut?
little cut, little draw.
Okay.
In between, I never do it
That's
too much.
where you want to be. That's where you want to. That's what you want to play, honey.
No, exactly. How has it been in the White House so far?
It's been great. Having a good time. We're doing a great job. I stopped 7 wars.
Yeah.
7. And hopefully we get Putin and Zelensky to stop killing everybody.
Yeah.
But it's been very good. Economy's been great.
You're right.
Well, it's going to be okay.
All right, got 5 wood.
Yeah, you can hit it. You're right into the wind, honey. It's a good swing. Beautiful. A little bit of right. It's pretty good.
We'll chip that.
Pretty
chip
good.
and then get back up.
It's a good idea playing just best ball. Nice, right?
It doesn't matter, yeah.
Nice and easy. Maybe I'll do this. You like that? Yeah. Into the wind. That's right into the wind, right? Well, I wouldn't say it was Tiger, but it was pretty good.
Pretty good. What's your favorite sport to watch besides golf?
I love watching all sports. I love football when it's good.
Yeah.
When it's any sport that's meaningful, like if they're playing for something.
Yeah.
So the big tennis tournaments, the big golf tournaments.
Are you watching the US Open right now?
I'm watching the US Open tennis. I'm also, you look at what's happening with golf, it's the Ryder Cup is coming.
Yeah, I know.
Which maybe is my favorite of all, right?
Yeah, it's
Put it up. Put it up, honey. Oh, that's good. Pretty good.
Not the best, but from there.
Oh.
All right, first time putting on these greens. See how fast they are, and they look pretty fast. Ball doesn't really stop on them.
Right up here, it's pretty fast. Right here, honey.
Yeah.
It's pretty fast. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Oh.
Very good. That's a beauty, honey.
All right, par.
Par.
Feeling good.
Good.
I feel like the first hole I got the jitters out, and I feel good now.
She was a little jittery on the first hole, but fortunately her grandfather wasn't. Well, we got a par. Could have made a birdie in that hole, right?
Yeah, I agree. Right, though, it happens. Do people ever go, like, on boats, like?
Yeah. Oh, the boats are there all the time. Less so when I'm, so it's clear.
Yes.
They clear it. Hi, kids. There's a great par 3 coming up.
Okay.
It's a long hole, 250
Oh, wow.
from the back, 257. But we're playing a little bit slightly up from that.
We're making it a little easier today.
Nice members we have here. It's been a great success, this course. The river helps it too. The river helps it. Okay, let's see how we do here. Oh, stop. Boy, I thought it was fine. Put it up. Man, that was the right club too. Good shot. Get up. That's a beauty, honey. That's a beauty.
What would you say?
It's going to be pretty straight.
ball mark Let's right see. Here, me. I like it. Okay, good putt.
Par. I gotta start hitting it closer so we can make more birdies.
Yeah, we'll be okay, honey.
These greens are very fast.
Very fast.
But this would be a U.S. Open course. It's built like a U.S. Open course.
Would be no better course, honey.
I agree. What's your favorite color?
Color?
Yeah.
Maybe red.
I feel like now it's like a staple. Like it has to be red.
Like MAGA.
MAGA red. One thing about us is that we're very good at tee shots. We don't miss the fairway.
Good hit. Really good, sweetheart.
Just like that.
Really good and really long. You know, she's got a big extension.
I'm long. I'm very, very long.
You are, honey. You have that extension. That all long hitters have the big extension.
Yeah. Besides Rory. Rory's just...
No, Rory's got a great swing.
Great swing. He uses the ground very well.
Tiger told me that Rory is the best driver that he'd seen.
I would agree with that, 1000%.
And for Tiger to say that, that's amazing, right?
It's pretty cool,
Because
yeah?
Tiger was a great everything.
I agree.
But he said Rory's the greatest driver he's seen. Okay, which is which?
That's yours? Oh, you got me.
Oh.
Next I'm hitting a draw.
Okay. Soft bounce. Put it up, honey.
The one's going that way.
Right, left. Wow, that could be good.
Sit.
Good shot. Good shot. That's into the wind, 190.
Into the wind, yeah.
That's a good shot, honey. Cut. Oh. Almost.
Mine's definitely over. I hit that way too good.
Oh, did you go over?
I hit that too good.
Well, let's get it up.
Well, we've got to get it up and down.
Okay, honey. Good putt.
I'm telling you, I got the jitters out of the way on the first hole. Now I'm feeling good. Feeling myself, especially after that shot 190. I hit a 5 hybrid. I went over the green, so I probably hit like 200 yards. Now the juices are flowing. Yeah. Because I know you like chipping with the lower loft clubs. For me, I like chipping with 60 degrees and 54s because I like using that extra loft sometimes and to get more spin.
That one was better if I played it that way.
Yeah, like I would have used.
You know why? You have to swing too hard with it.
Yeah. And you have to save it with your hands too, which is not.
Yeah.
Like if I was down here, maybe I'd use a 48, like a pitching wedge from down there. But mostly I use my 60 degree a lot. It's my favorite club in my bag.
How much do you like golf?
I love golf. You know, I mean, I've been playing golf since I was 2 years old, pretty much, or started when I was 2 years old, and now it's become a huge part of my life.
We used to have contests to the pin, right?
Yes, always, and
you did.
and you beat me.
We always had good contests, right? Even as a young girl, I knew you were going to be a great golfer.
Thank you. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to also play at these amazing courses. Because without, having access to all these great courses, I wouldn't be the golfer I am today. Good shot.
Thank you.
Where do you think I should go?
Right there, where I am.
Play a cut?
Right down the middle, right?
I don't know. Cut or draw. Or just hit it dead straight. Probably gonna hit it dead straight. Just like that. All right, we played draw.
See how long the swing is?
Well, I got these long arms that create a lot of speed.
If you don't have the length, you forget. She's got
Long arms,
she's got
long
the length.
legs. The only issues of 125 pounds, which doesn't really help.
Then you've got the length to be really good. You know, if you don't have the length, it's a problem.
I agree.
But you have length, honey. You have a lot of strength.
But the thing about all of us in our family is we're all athletic. Like we're all very
Good
athletic.
athletes, yeah. Always.
So I think without me having that, without being athletic, I wouldn't be able to hit as far as I do. But also because I grew up playing other sports and I am athletic, I hit a lot farther, which is a good combination right here.
You see it, honey? It's going to fly a little bit.
Yeah, no, I agree. All right,
It's okay,
we're good.
not bad.
On the green.
Not bad. How far is it?
Gotta work to get my gloves on the golf cart. Should be good.
I didn't like the way I hit either, but they're okay. You're in good shape on the green.
Yeah. So who's your favorite golfer of all time?
Tiger, Jack.
I agree.
I love Jack. I love Gary Player.
Yeah.
They're such great athletes. They're great.
They all are.
Yeah.
Gary, I mean,
I love them all.
Yeah.
But I think Tiger, Jack, Gary.
are the best ones.
I love Bryson. Love Bryson. I think that Scotty's going to be great too. He already is, but Scotty's great. It's good.
Look at that.
That's pretty good.
He can chip.
That's a good chip. Not bad. We got our par anyway, so not bad. Not bad. Good looking putting stroke, I think, right? Long. You want a putting guy? This guy's the best putter. You don't get a better putter outside of the top 100, right? They're good putters. But no, you just don't get a better putter. Your putting is fantastic.
How's Barron doing at NYU?
He's doing good. He's a good boy. He loves you. He said, say hello to Kai, Dad. I said, Barron, why didn't you come out and watch?
Yeah.
He said, you know, it's so cute.
Do they start school again?
Yeah, he starts on Tuesday.
Very nice.
He's a good boy.
He is. It's cool how they make sure
Thank you very much.
the security's all down the line. It's smart.
A lot of.
You had too many close calls.
Let's go over here. I had some close ones. That's true, honey.
This one?
Yep. Okay.
I wish I hit my driver like you.
Down the middle. That's big length. You know? It's really good. That's big length, honey.
It's good. I've been doing like a lot of jumping and like explosive stuff to hit it farther.
Your members, Barbara. That's all your members, honey.
They support you.
Yep, they've always been good.
It's good.
They're great members, great clubs.
What's like the best advice you can give to someone?
To love what you do. Yeah. You gotta love what you do, otherwise you're not gonna do it well.
I agree with that.
You gotta love it. See, you have a shot to the pit. This is a par 5.
Yeah.
Reachable from where you are and where I am. Perfect.
Right of the tree, just like that.
Yeah. See, now you have a wedge to the green. That could be on the green.
Oh wait, the hole's over there? Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's close,
I bet the hole's over there.
Isn't that close? That could be on the green, yeah. Partner, that could be on the green, my little
See,
partner.
that's why I have you. You're gonna carry me today. It's not like I'm committed to play golf or anything like that. You're gonna carry me.
Well, that was a good hit. That's as good as I can hit it.
There's one thing you always say that that I think is important is that the fairway does not know how old you are.
That's right.
The trees and the grass do, though.
I won a club championship where I was 50 years old, and the young guy I played, who was a good player, recently. Can you believe it?
No.
And I don't think about golf. I'm not thinking about golf. I'm thinking about other things like Russia, China, right?
Hey, but honestly, I play better when I'm playing in tournament, when I don't think about golf and I think about other things, I do better.
Okay, honey, put it up. Perfect. See, you're in perfect shape. Good shot.
Sit. Oh, it's rolling down.
Oh, you have a lot of bite on the ball, huh?
I hit that good, though. Nice and flighted. Compressed.
You may think about going to a ball that doesn't pull back. Yeah, I noticed you have a lot of bite on the ball, so you could go to,
It's
go
good.
to a less spin ball.
Yeah, it's good in Florida, though. But I've been spinning it more. The more I got stronger, the more I started spinning it, and now I have issues like that, because that would have been right by the pin.
Came all the way back.
It did.
60.
I'm just too strong, guys. Too strong. Look at that. Great shot.
Good shot. Solid.
As I said, I was just too strong. My ball spun back.
It had nice action, right?
So one of my teammates on my Benjamin golf team, she gave me a U-Miami ball marker. So I've been using the U-Miami ball marker. Hopefully it's good luck. Make some putts today. Let's see. Hit it. No. Uh-oh. Ugh. Par. Just like that. I thought mine was gonna hit the pin and go in. The uphill putts, you always want to hit farther past the hole. You don't want to end up short.
Well, except you don't like to leave yourself a downhiller either. See, there's the Potomac, honey.
Let's take a video of this.
This doesn't get prettier. And this is a real river course, not one where they use the word river. And there is no river. That's the Potomac River, honey. See, that's an Olympic team right there.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, rowing, right?
It's a rowing team.
Do you know if Georgetown rows in the river?
I think so. They all do.
This course is actually sick. This is honestly, I think, out of all.
Do you use the black ball?
Yeah, I have it customized with a
If you go to red, you get less spin.
Yeah, that's true. But I do in Florida though. I like sticking it close and having it spin. Oh, that's my ball. U-Miami on the side.
It's fine.
How's that, pro? Good? It's funny, I just don't miss fairways, right? Pretty unusual, isn't it? Right?
Just like that. That's how you guys do it. I'm gonna come out here and play more when I can, because this is beautiful. It's course.
It's Bedminster with the river. That's the quality of it, you know?
No, it's amazing.
Think of that, right?
I honestly think it actually looks very much like Bedminster, just different.
It's, because look at the river. take a picture of that, honey. Show this.
Yeah.
You can't show it too much, because we're on the river. We're not looking at a river. We're on the river. There's no property like this.
No, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
If I wasn't Donald Trump, this would be a top 10 in the nation. Do you understand that?
I understand.
Cut. Cut, 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 cut. That could be good. Did that follow the green up there?
No, it's a good shot.
That's pretty good. If it follows the green, we're in good shape.
What's your favorite White House event that's hosted every year?
Anything in the White House is my favorite.
Do you like Christmas in the White House?
I love the White House, honey.
I know you do.
I'm fixing it, I'm making it incredible. Better than it ever was. We're putting marble floors in places that should have it.
No, it's going to look amazing. I'm looking forward to seeing the finished product.
I put it up. Focus on this. Don't worry about the White House, honey. I'm taking care of the White House.
Go, 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 go. Oh, that's like right by the hole.
Good shot, honey. That's a good shot. That's a good shot.
My legs, I had to like make sure my legs were nice and strong over there. What's your favorite snack? Like favorite, like, let's just say if you're on the hot dog?
Yeah, well, I love it. On a golf course,
Yeah,
hot dog is good. Good shot you hit.
Thank you. Let's make a birdie now. Birdie time.
I thought I hit a better shot. I thought I hit a better shot than that.
Appreciate it. You know, I was like almost falling over the ball because the way it was. So I was like, I had to make sure my legs were like nice and stable so I just don't fall over and eat crap.
All right, honey, put it up.
All right, this is going in.
Get up. Nope.
Oh, it didn't turn at all. All right, we gotta make a birdie somewhere in these holes. We're just going far, far, far.
Next hole is going to be a birdie.
All right.
We're getting good, solid, easy pars. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing at all? Are you looking forward to the White House UFC event?
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Am I invited to that?
Yeah, you're invited to all events, honey.
That's gonna be awesome. Dan is a great guy. He's awesome, right there.
Dana
This is a beautiful hole.
the UFC.
Yeah,
Dana's a fantastic person, honey.
I agree.
Thank you.
All right, apparently I can drive the green, so let's see if I can do it.
That could make it. That could make the green.
Hit that
Close.
dead straight.
That's going to be good, honey.
You're on. You're 10 feet.
All right, you guys heard that?
That's going to make the green. Pretty good, huh?
Not as good as you.
You hit that ball good, right?
Yeah, I hit that right at the...
If you hit it good, you can make the green. It's a drivable. And you have to be very straight, because if you go a little left or right, you have a long trap shot, which is not the favorite shot in
No.
golf.
I'm not a huge fan of...
That's on the green.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of fairway bunkers. Do you like... I hate fairway bunkers. Do you like fairway bunkers?
No,
Yeah, I've never been a good
I
fairway...
prefer not. It's actually not that tough a shot, but I prefer not.
Good shot. Come back.
Hey, I'll give you a good line.
Give me a good read.
I thought that was better than that. I thought that was a little bit better.
Honestly, I thought that was good.
See, that has to spin back. Oh, I see. It's not going to spin uphill, though. Okay, sweetheart. Let's go get him. Come on.
You gotta give me a line.
2-putt. That's all we want.
I was just too good. I just drove it over the green on a par 4.
That was a really good hit. Not much. Go.
Feeling myself. I'm feeling
2
good.
cups left.
Well, you see how it goes.
No, it goes straight that way, yeah.
Well, that's a lot more than 2 cups. Aim like 3 feet left. No, it goes. It's a big break. Oh. So you know what? Aim it right there, honey.
Yeah, I'm gonna go straight in.
Oh,
Just like that. Let's go.
that's great.
All right.
That's
Thank you
really
guys. Thank you, everyone.
That's very good. Okay, I think that gets us under par.
Yeah. Yeah. 1 under par right there.
That was a good second putt.
Thank you.
They gave you a bad read on the first one.
I think the first one it's a little more and then more speed. I didn't hit it hard enough. Let's see.
117.
Good shot.
Okay, so it's 120.
Pretty good.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
No, I thought I had a good one. I came all the way back. Where am I here?
All right. Perfect. Go in. Oof.
Pretty good.
Oh. Was that 9 holes already, or? Oh, Grandpa, this is number 9. We're just too much on a roll. You want to do more?
Yeah?
All right, let's do more.
Yeah, that was a good putt, sweetie. That was a beauty, actually. You hit it hard, didn't play the brake too much. What is it?
A bug flew into my ear.
Wow. Was that the bug?
Yeah.
Did it come out?
Yeah, it came out. It was a big bug. It was almost like a dragonfly.
Wow. That's weird.
What's your favorite major out of the year?
I love them all, and I also love the Ryder Cup, and I really like the President's Cup too, but
Yeah.
the Ryder Cup is great, but I love them all.
Yeah.
Any major I love.
I agree.
Always tough to differentiate, right? You see the flag up there? Thank you. All right, honey, right there, that same location.
All right.
Got that good?
Yeah, right down the middle. Just like that.
Good. Yeah, good.
I like your car because it always goes extra fast.
These carts are very fast.
They're very fast.
My carts are very fast.
There you go.
Okay, good shot.
Not bad for the lie. Oh, I lost my ride. All right, well, so far, thank you. This honestly might have been, or is so far, my favorite video I've ever filmed, I think. I think it's just kind of cool. It's like filming with my grandpa. Obviously, he's the president of the United States, but to me, he's just my grandpa. But I've had a lot of fun filming this video. I've enjoyed it a lot. I'm also playing good, so I think that's why I'm enjoying it a lot more too.
Good putt. Good putt.
Ooh.
Ah,
Ah.
you're great. You want to play a full round?
Do you want to?
I don't mind. We're doing fine. We're moving
We're
fast.
moving fast. Up here,
We're not
Grandpa.
bothering anybody, right? Want to play a full?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, that way we have a score. Because if you play 9, they think something's wrong with you. If you only play 9, they'll say, "Oh, is there something wrong with him?"
Nothing's wrong with us.
Nothing's wrong. Nobody can play golf like that
No.
and have something wrong.
We've been playing, what, that was 10, so now we're going on to 11.
Yeah, but it's called talent.
In under an hour, and we're 1 under. Like,
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Your taxes are coming down. See, everyone's happy, honey.
that's awesome.
You've done a good job. Yeah, we'll run through the 9 holes.
Exactly.
Beautiful stand.
Very, very nice.
Nice place, huh?
Yeah. I like the architecture and the buildings a lot. It's beautiful.
It's a good place, baby. That's good. Good, thank you, thank you. Go. Gonna be okay. Not bad. A little pushy.
A little pushy, but not too pushy.
Nope.
Is there a dream that you're still trying to chase, or have you reached all your dreams?
You were asking questions like you're a television I thought I was just gonna come out and play around the golf with you.
I want
You're
to.
asking questions like I'm on television. Yeah, no, look, you become president, that's a dream, right?
Yeah.
Can't.
I don't think you
Now you can, no, you dream now you want to be a great president.
Yeah.
Now you're president. Now your dream is to be a great president.
I think you're doing a pretty good job.
I don't think I'll ever play golf any better than I play. It's pretty good, right? Okay.
That's true.
Where are you, honey?
Tell me.
She okay? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, beautiful hole, right?
Very beautiful. I like the American flag in the back too.
Nice shot. Gonna be very nice.
Faded it a little too
Very
much.
safe.
Oh.
That's all right. That's a good shot.
That's a really good shot. That was legit.
You could tell by the noise, right, honey?
Yeah, well, the ball flight too.
Yeah, you can tell. You can always tell by the noise.
The noise, yeah.
When you hear that noise, you say, "Oh, that's a good shot."
Or when you hear a trunk noise,
When you're-
no ball, just
When you're
grass.
clank, that's no good.
It's not good.
I think you're good too.
I'm in the bunker.
Ooh.
So it's gonna be an interesting shot. I got that. Nice little 60.
Almost. You didn't quite climb the hill.
I thought I actually hit that pretty good. Go in. All right, that's the par.
Here we go.
It's not bad. We got our par.
Like baseball. Get that. All right, that's a bogey. Not great. On to the next one. For me, par though. Team-wise, we're still 1 under. 1 under, guys.
It was a good par.
Yeah, it was good.
That's a good chip. Little tough back, you know, with the grass behind it. That guy's a really good player. He does, you know, he's really a good player. You gotta, I mean, someone you're around, his short game is phenomenal. Take little short game action, you know? His short game is so good. But short game, you almost have to learn to play for yourself.
Short game, I think, is all you figure that out yourself.
Well, you have to have it genetically.
You need also to know the basics. But once you get the basics, I feel like you can learn a lot by yourself. Good shot.
Got that over it?
Yeah.
That good?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, honey. We're playing so fast that
We're doing good though.
we're going right through. The members are so good. They're letting us just go right through.
I know.
Well, I hit that solid too. It's right there, right?
You're good. Good shot.
Good shot. Good shot. That's a beauty. That's a stinger, right?
Stinger 5-iron.
It's a Tiger shot. You've been hanging out with Tiger. That was a Tiger low stinger that wasn't going to move an inch.
That was a good shot.
I thought I had a good shot.
There's a lot of wind. That's why I stung it. If I hit it high, it wouldn't have got caught up in the air.
I guess it was beautiful.
Eagle putt.
Yeah. Where are you? Right there? Good.
Yeah. For eagle.
That's good. Okay.
Good shot. Really good shot. There you go. All right, let's make this for eagle. Let's get a good read on this. Yeah. It's gonna turn a lot. Ooh.
Put it in, honey. Okay, put yours in.
Two under. This might be my favorite golf course.
That was a good birdie.
Thank you, appreciate it. I've been working a lot, like more playing holes and stuff like that. Been on the range and it's paying off.
See, this is your back tee from here, honey?
Yeah.
It's 5'10".
So
You gotta hit, well, the long hitters go left of the trap. Very few people can do it. You gotta go over the trap, but most people play that.
Yeah.
Nobody plays back there. Let me put it different.
But for a US Open back there would be amazing. You can't get on, and with the river and stuff like, you can't get much more of a better
This
venue.
course would be so tough, honey, for anybody. It's a great hole. So are you impressed by the course? Because you never saw the course. I can't believe it.
My first time. It's beautiful though. You did honestly an amazing job. Oh, it's all going downhill.
One of the best courses anywhere.
It was beautiful. Good shot. There you go. Oh, stop spinning.
Go. Well,
No. Over?
if you're over, you're good. I think you are.
I don't know. I spun that.
If you're over.
It went over? Oh, all right.
All right. If you're over, it's fine.
That was the worst shot I hit today.
2 under, honey. Not bad.
Great job.
Huh?
It's a great job. We're doing good.
Yep. We're moving fast.
But that's good though. You know, nothing's worse than waiting like hours on the course where people hit. Don't you agree?
I agree.
Yeah, I spun that way too much.
Good shot.
Thank you. Good shot. Really good shot. There you go.
Stay there.
Yeah.
That was solid. Right?
That was good.
That was pretty, wasn't it?
That was good. Really good. My bunker shot, I couldn't hit anything more than an 8-iron because of I hit a 9-iron because of the lip. But I hit a good shot out, so now
You hit a very good.
I got a chip and then see how far this is. 50.
Ball's a little right west. It's not much.
End up.
That was a mid shot. That's what we call mid. Like that was just like, it was like, okay, hit it well, didn't happen, but like, just a mid shot. I gotta drain that putt now. One thing about these courses is I love how the grass just kind of like flies off. Like it doesn't feel any green or anything like that.
Put it in. Good putt. Good putt.
Oh. All right. Oh, good shot.
All right, honey, put it up. Whoop, get up. Get up. It's all right.
Oh, wow, spun back.
It's all right.
All right, I'll chip that.
Little fat. I'm in good shape. I think you're fine.
Yeah. No, you're good. Just make that par. Birdie too.
Oof. Well, almost.
All right, par. I didn't even bring this out. He's got some par. I'm not willing to make that putt. I'll save those for when I actually need to make it in. Look. There you go.
Doing it right now.
Yeah, we're feeling good. 2 under on 14, just finished 14, going 15. I'm feeling good. Juices are flowing. Feel good. There you go, partner.
Yep.
That's good.
Okay, honey, keep it at 2 under.
This is beautiful.
Right?
So beautiful.
That bridge is the oldest bridge in the United States.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
We'll play up here. Right?
Yeah.
It's a long haul.
There you go.
Thank you.
Good job, partner. I hit that one good.
Yep.
Do you prefer fades or cuts? Or sorry, fades or draws?
So, I really play sort of both. If I'm hitting it good, if I fade, I hit it a little bit left and it fades. And if I hook it, it goes right. I play both.
Yeah.
It's like I hit a pretty straight ball.
It's important to play both though, because you have so many more options, especially on when you start playing harder courses.
That way it's a great way.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I really play pretty straight. Okay, let's go, honey, put it on. Shot, get up. Very good. Very good, honey.
Thank you. Not as good as you, but I'm getting there.
Same man.
Great shot. Closer than me.
Yeah, that's a good shot. That was a good shot.
That was a really good shot. You compressed it.
Compressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you said, you can hear it from the sound.
You gotta compress them, honey.
All right, these are makeable putts.
Yep. Putt. That's a good putt.
Yeah. Horse. 2 under. There you go. Last 3 holes.
Okay, good. We're going fast.
We're doing good.
Next hole is great.
I mean, they're all great.
Par 3. You don't have anything bad. Par 3. See how beautiful this is?
So good.
The whole thing.
It's so nice. It just feels like even though you're in DC,
See the value of this property.
it feels like you're like in the middle of nowhere, if that makes any sense. Like, it's so peaceful.
20 minutes from the White House.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Hi, fellas. Easy hole. I think it's all right. Nice shot. That's
All
a
right,
good shot.
there you go. We're good.
What, you had a 7?
7 iron, yeah. Go.
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 Good putt.
There you go.
That was
Never a doubt. All right, we both got pars on this hole.
Nice to play your first ball. Yeah, let me just go this way. I tell you, these are tricky. You got to be careful. They
You
can
don't want to turn the wrong way and all of a sudden flip the hook.
they can flip, honey. They can flip. I've seen plenty of flips. Okay, good. We saved that one.
Good, that was a good one. I love how the lake goes between though. Like there's crevices.
It's one of the greatest courses. Look at this, honey. As you're coming in, right?
Beautiful.
17.
And then 18 to the waterfall.
18 is the waterfall.
Yeah, that's a good finisher.
Yep. Okay, baby.
All right, good shot.
We should get a birdie here, baby. This is a par 5. We're both reaching.
I know,
We're gonna
we
both
should.
reach it. Bernhard Langer won. He won the tournament. He played it purposely into this trap to stay out of the water.
That's what I did. You see, I faded
Yep,
mine.
it's okay.
But we're both good. You have a better angle than me. 179.
Put it on, honey.
What do you think it's
About 190.
No. I can't hit more than, I'm just gonna hit my hybrid. I'll play more on that side just in case. Oh, not a great shot at all.
Where'd she go?
All right. Do you want to drop one for me over there? Yeah.
Good. You okay?
I don't know. I did not hit that great.
I am. I'm good.
No, you're good. Yeah. You hit yours good. Is that good? Ah, shoot. I do a lot better when I see the pin. No, not when I don't see the pin.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Unreal.
All right, par. 2 under. I thought my ball was out, and my ball was actually good over there. I was like hanging on, but I'm glad that I still was able to make par. But
Does it feel playing all 18 on Grandpa?
it feels good, honestly, and I'm not tired. Like since we're moving fast, it doesn't feel like I'm playing a lot. If that makes any sense. Like obviously we're playing 18, but it doesn't feel like 18.
You're doing it.
All right,
Okay, baby.
let's get a birdie on the last hole.
Well, I thought I had that birdie.
I thought you had it too.
Did you think so?
I thought so. I got lucky. My ball was safe over there.
That's the back tee, 519.
Look how beautiful.
This would be such a great tournament course. Hi. Hey, how are you? You look good. Oh, 1 hole. Come on.
All right, we got
Let's see if we can get 1 more birdie. Hi, fellas.
Wow, what a nice hole.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Beautiful. Hole 18, Grandpa hits, I hit. Let's do this. Good shot.
It's all right. There's your best shot of the day. That's your best swing today.
That.
Down the pipe, honey.
I'm good.
All right, let's go, baby. We got to make a birdie.
Let's do this.
Oh, so what? Look at the land. Even if you see that for a couple of years, you might see that. You're taking that out too, right?
Oh, wow, really?
You know what you may see it for a little while. Look at what you find. Yeah. You can't give that up. You can do the same thing by putting it border. Yeah. And in 2-3 years, it's, wow.
Ball. 84.
How was that?
Good shot.
A little fat?
No, it was perfect.
Good, good.
Maybe a little long, honestly. Go.
Oh.
Go in. Go in.
Oh.
Oh. Great putt.
Boy, that looked good for a long time.
That'll be upright. Up out.
On the left.
Maybe. Nope. Okay, honey, pick it up. We got a par. Good playing. Good playing, honey.
Thank you.
Good playing.
Thank you.
She's
Appreciate
a good
it.
player.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time. It was a great time with you. And stay tuned for the next one. And yeah, till next time.
We had a good time. We both played well. I think we played well. Yeah, we played well.
We did okay.
Pretty good.
We did okay.
Had a lot of good shots, and
Yeah.
it was nice, and we shot a pretty good score, right?
Yeah, no, and thanks so much for coming on the channel. I appreciate
She's a great player, this one. Thank you.
I recommend you watch her channel. I love watching movies like this, guys. And I know, we were talking about EBT and all this other stuff, but once in a while, man, we got to break away from that and just watch something different. I'm gonna tell you guys, as manly as I am, and as I may think of myself, watching this sort of video, man, I was teary. So many moments in there, just like time. You mentioned it, right? How nice it must be to be able to spend that time with your grandfather. Man, it's very, very touching. And I'm going to say something, and I'm sure that many of you guys have probably experienced this. The more they hate us, the more we fight for what's right. So, guys, until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys later this afternoon. And yeah, that's it. All right, I'll see you guys later, either at this mid-noon or later in the afternoon live, but I will see you guys later. And if I record anything of me swinging the golf clubs, I don't have golf clubs. I'm going to borrow the ones that they have at the golf range. It's been over a decade since I swung a golf club. So, yeah, I'm going to try to record it, and I'm going to show that just for members only. All right, guys, you all be blessed. Thank you so much for your love and support. Till next time, we'll see you then.